Okay, how about now? Can you hear me? Okay, it was the mic. This mic is so touchy. It's crazy. All right, it was the mic. Usually I wear a mic for this because of the calls. Sometimes they're low. Hey, Jim, how are you? Sometimes, the guys are low. Keith is really the one who's low. Josh and John should be fine tonight. They should be good. But how's everyone doing? I was just sharing it out. Oh, I can't. I won't be using the tapper tonight. We're going to have to tap, tap, tap. I won't be using a tapper because I got all three phones going tonight. Did you get figured out for tonight? Wait, get what figured out, Parker? Did I get what figured out? Thank you, Jim. Yeah, usually my tapper. I wish that my tapper would get here. I ordered one, a new one, and it's not here yet. I seen. Oh no. Surprise Nancy Contes, then I lost. Oh. Oh, the messages. Yeah, I couldn't message them and they finally went through. Yeah. I mean, I really didn't have to, but I like to message. I always message everyone. I thought it was strange. Like we were all set, but it was kind of strange. I couldn't get a message. Hey, Becca. I know. Oh my God, that's sad about the car accident. Oh no. Now they're talking about, hey, Paula, they're doing more investigation into the boy from boy. I call him a boy. The man, the college student. Let's use that word that was in Barcelona. Now they're saying they're looking into more. They're looking into this. Like I don't know, foul play could have been involved. I mean, we know anything could have happened. It's sad. It's really sad. I did share out a video that Dan made. I don't believe that. You didn't get another notification. I don't know what's going on. What did it say? Hey, chaps. AI. The host is troubleshooting a microphone issue for the live call. How do they know I'm going to be on a live call? How does AI know I'm doing a live call? No, wait, I just got a notification that I'm live. I just got a notification. It just went off. That's so delayed. That's very delayed. I know, right? That makes me nervous. Like it's over here listening to me. It's like I knew I had a microphone problem, but how they know I have a call? Did I say that? No. Oh, coffee is so good right now. I needed some coffee tonight. Oh, chaps, are you still here? I wanted to message you. I have to message you later. I don't know if you're still here. Did you know that person you messaged me about? Did you know he owned a house with that other person? They own a house together. Oh, iced coffee. I got information on that. They own a house together, which I thought was weird out in Florida. Somebody sent me, I'm getting information from every end. Yeah, somebody sent me the information on that. I'll message you when I'm done. I got it during dinner. I found it interesting. I can't wait to put my new, okay. I thought that was strange. I can't wait to put, well, not me. I can't wait till Christy puts together my new vanity. Not me. I cleared my spot so she can get it done now. We'll do that Saturday. Saturday or Sunday. We'll probably get it done Saturday. No, I didn't. Really? I didn't know that. That's crazy. Yes, Becca. Yep. Yes. I'm getting messages left and right tonight, like all during dinner. And then I sat and relaxed a little bit. I was actually going to go in the yard, but I didn't. I went and I did take which phone? I got to figure out which phone we're at. This is my regular phone. Hey, Georgia. So this is the regular color of the door. Here's the door. That's the real color. I went out and took it in the light. So my son-in-law painted it for me. I like it. It's later. It's a little later than Christy said. I didn't send you. Oh, okay. I know, Joe. Isn't it nice? I love the gray. I do. It came out really nice. So when he started my step, the step looks good. He's trying just to match the our pavers out there because we have gray pavers. Thanks, Dorothy. So Josh told me he was jumping in the shower because believe it or not, Josh works in a Josh is a mechanic by trade before he went into prison, and Josh is actually works now as a mechanic in the prison. So he's from 7:30 to 5:30, I think. He said 7:30 a.m. to 5:30. So he just finished up early, and he said he was jumping in the shower and he would be on. He said, "I'll call you 8 o'clock." I said, "No, call me. Don't call me 8. You got to call me 8:30." Oh, Dorothy, thank you. Hi, Sherry. How are you? Thank you, everyone, for the heart me's. The heart me's and the taps really push you out. I didn't believe it, but you know what? They're sending us like they send you a report after you're live, and it really does. Hey, Ray, and it really does push you out, especially the taps. I didn't know they were like so much. You know that you really should do that. But the taps are good. The heart me's are good. Let's just hope they don't give me I don't even want to say a flash goal because they'll hear me. Troubleshooting a microphone and sharing news. Ask a question, AI says. I'm not troubleshooting a microphone. The microphone's fine. Get it straight, AI. Oh, to send the heart me's? Dorothy, it's the 1 penny heart. I think if you touch the heart up here, you can send it. Or in the gifts, there's a little heart me. And it's a penny, and I usually go into the gifts and I see the heart me. Let me see if it'll show me. I know. Oh, wait, I could probably use this phone and because I don't use this phone. Let me see if it shows me. Um, I would have to go under a different name. Let me go under uh charge with change. Where are we? Let me see. Let me find Marge. I have to go charge with change and let me find my live. And then I could see the gifts. So where the gifts are, it is the one that is the heart, this one. You can find it in the gifts or at top. It's the 1 cent little heart me. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Dorothy. Yeah, that's it. Welcome to the fan club. It's crazy they do that. If you go watch Nancy Grace, she has something interesting. Really? Thank you, Dorothy. Okay. So there's been some speculations out there tonight about this. I mean, people are deep diving now. I think they're reaching. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I got to look into the Nancy Grace. I didn't see anything, but I really don't go on there too much. Like JR had callers today. Oh, Georgia. Thank you. Oh my God, I love that. Popcorn. Chaps, that's why I don't watch her. I really don't. Um, I can only take a little bit of her. You know what? I think her and John would make a great couple. Alma, I was so confused, Alma. I was so confused, and I wrote it in the chat. I'm was confused over there. Her, yeah, Nancy, they would make a good couple. Oh my God. Chaps. Their voices drive me crazy. Let's see, yes. Oh my God. You missed it? I missed it. It went in as they stopped her. Oh my God. Alma, you didn't miss nothing. It was going in circles. Like, I have no idea what we were just with, not we, I was listening, what they were discussing. I really didn't. I was so confused. Hey, Angel. I even wrote, Exmo, hey, how are you, friend? I even wrote in the chat to, oh my God, who was it? Jules, because Jules is a friend of mine. I said, I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea. So you're on panel tonight? No. No, I was listening to a panel, but I had no idea what was going on in that panel. Isn't she the one Abby Blabby posted that? Yeah, yep. They had to stop her from talking. Yes, Angel. You can't go dropping people's names like that. You just can't. People have to understand. You can't be dropping people's names and blaming them for something like that, you know? No, you didn't miss it. Alma, you missed nothing. You missed a bunch of confusion. You would have been just as confused. The whole chat was confused until she started dropping names who she thinks did this to Nancy. You don't do that. Or she didn't say, I think. She said, this person did this to Nancy, and then they stopped it. They stopped it. Yep. Chaps, how many times? But this was a little while ago, chaps. No, this was a little while ago. Oh, hey, Emma. Here we go. Look, it's flashing. 21. Are you kidding me? Now they want me to get 21 heart me's. Well, no way. No way we getting 21. Sorry. Sorry, TikTok. 21's way too much. Amanda, thank you. Where'd that come from? 21's too many. We all gave them already. You're a little late. You're a little late. We do that in the first live. Why do they do this now? Like, we're out of heart me. Sorry. Chaps, I'm surprised. Chaps, did you see that live a little while ago? I don't think you did, because you would have got in touch with me, I think. Here, Charge with Change has one. Chaps, you would have been on the phone. You would have got in touch with me, I think. Nope, I try not. Yeah, I try not to either, but I was sitting relaxing. Thanks, Chris. I'm trying to change the gift goal to that, but I can't do it. It's not letting me change it right now. And I had put on my phone and it went on to that live, and oh my God, I was like, are you kidding? Because I can't do that. Oh, why? Chaps, I have to send you my number because it's easier for you to text me. Yeah, it was outrageous. I didn't think you saw it because you would have lost it tonight. Ray, were you just as confused as me? I was so confused. I don't know where she came from, what she was saying. It says you don't accept messages, but no, I can't. Wait, I do accept messages. So many people reach me on Messenger. You text me. Wait a minute. Wrong phone. This phone. Right, I didn't get no text message. Yeah, I was their angel when they asked her to leave. Chaps, maybe because I get messages from so many people. I'll send it to you. And Ray, I didn't get no text message. Let me see. No, the last text message I got from you was, yeah, Ray, nothing. You're welcome. I wrote that. This was when, yeah, it was a while. No text message here. That's crazy. Yep. Yeah, she was in there. Did you know? Dora didn't even talk. Like, she wasn't really talking. She was in there, but I didn't hear her talking. I mean, I got some. The last thing was the pit. No, here's the picture I got. Right, was the pictures you sent of the cookies. That's it. The St. Patty's Day cookies. That's all I got. When was it? It was Monday. I didn't get any messages since then from you. I sent it to. Oh, okay. No, she wasn't. Oh, one here. Okay. Oh no, we were just listening to somebody that was on a panel. Wait a minute. Recap. There's really nothing to recap. Um, somebody that they had on not Dora's live, some live. They had on panel. She was just confusing. I couldn't recap if I tried because it was going in circles. It made no sense to me. I don't know if anybody else understood it. It made no sense to me tonight. I'm being honest with you. They were interviewing somebody who said they knew something about who did this. Wait, chaps. Oh, wait, I'm under the wrong account, chaps. I got to go back under MargeC. Read what it says on the bottom. Oh, here we go. That is strange. Let me go. I'm going to have to check that one after this done. Chaps, I have my other one I made too. I wonder if that's why. Because I asked people to go follow MargeC625. You have that one, chaps. But I started this one, MargeC625. See if that one works. That's kind of strange that it would say that. Wait, does this... Can you message on this one? This is a business one. Wait a minute. And I'll go on that one too. Yeah, it would be. Let me see. Let me go to my messengers. It would be so hard for me to recap what happened because I don't understand what happened. I don't think anybody on here does. If anybody knows what happened, feel free. Oh no, it's early. Let me see. 1 second. Hold, please. I got a call. You can recap the 1 second. It is a prison call, but it's early. I wonder if he has to tell me something. I need time to breathe. I always forget. Hello, how are you? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, right. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, because, well, 8:30. Oh, go ahead. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're gonna be good. Yeah, he messaged me. He said I'll be there 8:30. Yeah, he just got in touch with me also. I'm excited. Yeah. Put me in the hot seat. You better be nice. I'm kidding. I know. See? Oh, oh, I love that. Yeah. All right. All right. I'll talk to you then. Okay. All right. Thanks. Bye bye. I swear they would. I swear they're doing this to make me nervous. I swear he's like, we got you. We're going to get you now. You're in the hot seat. I'm so glad Jim messaged me before the live. Breathe. I'm okay. You better go easy on me, or I won't accept. We just won't accept the rest of the calls. He don't know. I have the power. Oh no! Why are they messaging me? I think they're nervous. I think they're scared. Chaps, I send you another message. I gotta send you. I don't know why it said that, but I do have a page. If anybody wants to go over to the Book of Faces over there, MargeC 625. Okay, all right, thanks. I have a page there because I have a makeup company that wants to do a live with me over there. We can't do a lot of them here, so and I don't know why it says that. That's confusing, chaps. But I know, and I do. I saw Dash Mom, I believe. I feel sorry for the family. I do. It's so confusing. Um, so many people. 1 second. So John just messaged me. At least the messages are working. He said he might be a few minutes late. He has a family issue. He's on the phone, and that's okay. We'll start with John. I mean, we'll start with Josh. They're nervous. That's right, Georgia. They're scared of me. They're scared of me. I just won't answer their calls. No, these two are the good ones. These are the good guys. But yeah, I went over to that live and I was sitting on my sofa trying to relax, and I'm like, what is going on? Like, I didn't understand who that girl was they were talking to that said she knew somebody who said they wanted to kidnap Nancy, like, and she accused this person. She said no, they planned this out before, like 2 years ago. I was so confused, so confused. She made no sense. I seen that. I was so confused. All right. Thank you, Miss Connie. I mean, Miss Connie, I'm not happy you were confused, but that whole thing, the whole live was confused. But why would you be on TikTok? Thank you, chaps, and saying that and saying somebody's name. And number one, that's like a lawsuit waiting to happen. I'm glad it wasn't. I'm glad the person who was hosting said, I'm ending it. I'm ending it now. And she did. She ended it. But they still talked a little too much. I just sat there. I thought I saw that. Thank you. Thanks, Tanisha. I was so confused and I thought it was me because I was listening, not reading. And then I looked at the phone. Exactly. Well, and then somebody on panel, and I'm not going to use names, but one of the panel guests who I know, I know her. She said this something similar just happened with the Idaho court case that um, is it the medium accused someone and she's getting sued for millions. So they stopped her from talking like she was dropping name. Number one, right, Angel? Okay, yep. I would be afraid. I would be afraid to drop somebody's name like that. 10 million. Oh, see? 10 million. Oh, okay. So yeah, if anybody's on the Book of Faces and you MargeC 625, I do need to get some followers to go. I need more followers there because this is my second account to be able to go live. I got everything else is fine, but I need to get, let's see how many more. I mean, when I could go, I could go. I'm not 70. I need at least 25 more followers over on the Book of Faces. And it's MargeC 625. God, 25 more. That's a lot, isn't it? She lost in court. Oh, oh, Chris, wait, excuse me. I forgot to lock my back door. My daughter was here, and I just like to lock my doors, even though I'm in a safe area. Oh my God, Chris, I know that's not the right step. Hey, Kathy, that's out there, like that's not the final, but did it help a lot? I love that step. Who's she talking about? No, I know it's not that one, but just that step down is so nice. Um, Wait, I'm confused. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good, Kathy. How are you? So they'll be calling in soon. If everybody could tap this out and share it. Right. I lock my doors, chaps. I'm like nervous. I always, and you know what? We have a fence. We have a screen house. I live in a gated community. My door, but I had to unlock them for my daughter. I had to unlock them for my daughter and son-in-law. They had to come get something, but I didn't relock them because I thought maybe she was gonna come back in. And nope, I have to lock my doors. I am paranoid like that. I don't trust anyone. So yes, if you have a book face, I have to say it backwards account, and you want to go follow me, it would help. So we can do. It's going to be a makeup live when I do. Oh, I see. I got a follower. Tanisha, thank you for following me. I appreciate that. I just said hi. It's crazy. It really is. Because Neil, look at that. So already followed you. Yes, I know, Emma. Yep. Um, yeah, like look at like this college student. Oh, thanks, Miss Connie. Um, that they found today. I mean, not for nothing. Now they're saying there could be foul play. My name over there, Mimi, is MargeC. I use the same everywhere. MargeC 625 because I have a makeup company that wants to promote me, but we can't do lives here. We have to do lives over on. We have to do that makeup live there. It's going to be a makeup live, and it's the MargeC 625. Yeah, same as here, and it has True Crime and Makeup logo like at the top with the lip. See, so you know it's me. Just because if we do it here, they're going to get us for like products, and we want to show you the products. We want to do a live we want to do a split screen with myself and Beauty Shakers and the owners of Beauty Shaker, the one who does the makeup. One is the business, one is the makeup. Oh, great, Jim. So we want to do it over there because here they're only going to give us violations and all that. So I had to make a page over there, a new page, so we can do that. Hey, Lisa. Lisa, we staying up till 3:30? Me and Lisa were jamming all night. Tonight I have to go to bed though. I have an appointment tomorrow. Me and Lisa had fun last night. Imagine you're sleeping, you're on a live and you're sleeping, and all you hear is help, help. And I'm like, what? I jumped up, like, what's going on? And it was a guy, Justin, for Bree, yelling, help. She needs some help with gifts. I was like, oh my God, I was sound asleep. I'm like, you just woke me up. They were cracking up. We were up all night. We were helping somebody stay in the top 10 of her agency. We were helping her with heart meets taps. Poor Lisa. I'm surprised Lisa has fingers left. She was tapping away. And I didn't even know Lisa was in there. But when I heard somebody screaming help, I was dying. I can't find you. What's the name again? The same as here. MargeC 625. Paige, hi. It's Marge, MarGEC 625. If you can't find me, Miss Connie, I'll just send you, I'll write it down and send you, I could send you the link if you want when I'm done. Miss Connie, how about if I do that so you don't go crazy? Here, I'm going to write it down. I'll send you my Facebook link and then you'll just have to click on it. And if anybody else wants me to do it, Facebook link, I'll do that. Oh, we're not going anywhere. Becca, I just need to get 25 more followers on Facebook because I am going to do a live there with a makeup line. They want me to go live with them and promote their company. I do promote for Beauty Shakers. They're out of Egg Harbor Township, New Jersey. They want to do a dual makeup live. The owner of the company wants to go live with me. We'll split screen. She'll do her makeup and I'll do mine using products and showing them. Over here, Parker, I'll send it to you. Over here, I can't do that because they get you with violations, Parker. Because you know what? We can't put links in here. I mean, I can't even say the word LANK. We can't put them here. Send it to you, Angel. Okay. I got it. We can't put them in the chat. Can you send me your Facebook? All right, I'll send it to Becca. I got you. I'll send it to you when it's over. I'll send you the LANK because on here, oh my God, Margie, there you go, friend. I was thinking of you today. I haven't seen you. And I said, she's probably busy with that beautiful baby. Wait, Margie, real quick before our calls start, did you hear the news? You might have saw it. We have our first caller, Josh Burcham. Thank you, Emil. I'm going to be a great grandmom. A great grandmom to a little girl in August. Yeah, my grandson. I'm over here. I'm going to forget about Josh. Hello. Hello there again. Hello. Long time no talk. Yes. Yes. How are you? Well, I am wonderful. It is summertime in San Diego. We haven't even hit spring. I heard. Josh, one minute. Yes, Margie. I know. What a blessing. I'm so happy. One of my friends, Margie's on. I haven't talked to her in a while, and I had to break the news about me being a great grandmom in August. She didn't know. To a little girl, and my son Vinny's son is, oh my God, is having a baby. I'm so excited. Wonderful. Yeah, I'm so excited. Oh, John just messaged me. He said he's just going to be a couple minutes late because he has to handle something on the phone. Okay. But he's going to be here. No problem. I've been back and forth. Oh, okay, Margie. Yep. I didn't know if you saw it. There's a video on my page of the gender reveal. But I know. So, Josh, I heard how hot it is. Like, it's hot in California. Yes. Mm-hmm. They were saying that we're having the hottest time ever for March.
So
Yeah.
it's
Thank you.
it's warm, but you know what? It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Really, really beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because they were saying with the dogs for the dog program, it's so hot. It really is.
I can imagine up where Keith's at Pleasant Valley at Coalinga. Yes, it's really hot up there. I'm sure.
Oh, okay. Did you hear? I don't know if you heard. Keith got bit by a dog yesterday.
No, I did not.
Yeah,
I
he's
just talked
okay.
to Jamie too.
He's okay. Thank you. Oh, who said that? Thank you so much. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you for that, Margie. I appreciate you. Yeah, he went to go put the leash on the collar, and the dog got him. And then he turned around, and of course Keith didn't like back off. He continued, and the dog got him again. But he's okay.
Wow.
They put a bandage, and he had to get ointment on it, cleaned up bandage and all that. But he's good.
He's a big boy.
That's right.
He'll be all right.
That's right. He will be all right.
Yeah.
There's our girl Lisa.
Yeah.
Lisa says hello, Josh. Excited for the JMJ show tonight.
Hi, Lisa. How have you been? It's been a while.
I know. Like Lisa's our cheerleader. She really is with the JMJ show. I got my personal cheerleader.
Well, yes, we appreciate that 100%.
Right, absolutely. And my new friend, because there's a lot of new people you didn't meet. Tanisha says hello to Josh. Miss Connie, we have so many.
Hi, Tanisha.
And Miss Connie just said hi to Josh.
Hi, Connie.
Yeah, we have so many new people since you've been on here. And Josh knows. I talk to Josh a lot. Oh my God, Cindy, Georgia, Angel, Emma, they're all coming in. Oh my God, and my friend Jim. Oh my God,
everybody's here.
oh my God, Becca, Dr. Bree. Oh my God, they're all like, I have such and I told Josh knows this. Amanda, I have so many new friends because I don't consider them. ML is here. Like I love this group, and it's just amazing. And I told Josh about each and every one of you. Told him how we've grown and how and it really is because I'm live like every afternoon and every night. So they've been watching. Oh my God, Christy, my daughter, of course, put together my office chair. Last night I got a new office chair and I got a new desk coming. The desk is here. She has to put it together. Yep. Because Josh, I don't do that. I can order things. I cannot put things together.
Wow, how this has grown into what it is just humbling,
Right.
It's so wonderful to be a part of this and watch you grow, Marge. It's just absolutely beautiful.
Right, and I couldn't do it without you guys. It's like another Chrissy, not my daughter Christy. It's Chrissy with a CH, and Michelle is here, and who said and Kitty. I could go on and like so many. You won't believe. I wish you could see when you get home. You will if you could see what I'm saying. Like the amount of love and support we have. I'm so excited you're all here. You're truly in for a treat tonight. Lisa wrote that. You're appreciated. Lisa, you're amazing. You guys are all amazing. I appreciate each and every one of you. Like Josh has been with me, God, for a while, and you've seen how, we're moving. The night I hit the 10K, I sent it over to Josh. I did. You had to see this that night. Josh, everybody, so many of them came up in the boxes and they were celebrating. Like besides me being excited, they were all excited. Like everybody came up in the boxes. It was like our own party.
Yes, and that is what I envisioned when we started this, and I was asking those questions: is how do we get that interaction with you guys? This isn't just John and I and you, Marge, up here having a conversation with the three of us.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
I know it's been a minute since we've been here with those other big cases and the construction and stuff. I'll guess if I could take a moment, Marge, and while we're waiting on John, I'll give a little bit about myself for the newcomers. If that works.
And please, and I just want to say something, Michelle, you're so wrong making your husband make his own dinner so you can be on here. That's so wrong, Michelle, but good girl. I love her. But no, absolutely.
Man, I appreciate that.
I'm telling you, Josh, you would love to see what I'm seeing. And Josh is going to talk now, but we struggled for a long time to get the interaction. Nobody wanted to be the first to come in the box. Nobody wanted to talk. It was always Marge doing it. And now it's like, this is great. But for everyone that's new, this is my friend Josh. He became so special to me. We talk often, and he's going to tell us a little bit about himself. So go ahead, let's do it.
All right, thank you, Marge. Well, my name's Josh Burcham. I'm 51 years old. I've been incarcerated in the California prison system for 17 years. I was convicted in 2009 of 2 counts of attempted murder and torture charge of my then girlfriend, and I was given life for the torture charge. And with those convictions came with the charge change. Even in the beginning, I didn't know what I was trying to do or where I was at. My life was had come apart at the seams. All these dysfunctional patterns of my life had finally come to a wall. And I smacked it head on, not knowing what it was going to be like being incarcerated. I'd never been to prison before. I wasn't a gang member. I'm not saying I wasn't into the criminal element or the criminal mindset, but I had lived my life very self-centered and narcissistic. I like to think, when I look back at my life over the years, kind of what we're going to get into tonight, because we do have a very special guest tonight that's going to show us some of the positive side of relationships. I have an extreme problem with relationships throughout my life. Very dysfunctional from childhood through my dysfunctional household. Those things became embedded into who I was, and violence became normal for me. I disrespected everybody in my life. I pushed everybody away through my lack of the ability to love another person in a correct way. I had been in dysfunctional family, and violence was the way we were disciplined. I used to think that growing up in the 70s and 80s, discipline was through physical violence. Today I know differently. And violence became normal to me. So the crimes I committed to come to prison was just the end result of this dysfunctional life. I have spent my incarcerated time working on myself to become a better version of myself. And through those of you that have been with us, we've been through adverse childhood experiences, healthy relationships. ACEs was just a huge one to explain some of that. Attachment theory, domestic violence, we've covered that too. Mm-hmm. And it has given me the opportunity to grow. I'm thankful today for my incarceration. I've used this time wisely to become the individual I am. I no longer have core beliefs that I once held on to. Love wins, and people can change. And through platforms like this and opportunities through groups and programs in prison, I have been able to actually go inside and rewire my brain and become a person that has empathy, compassion, understanding for the next individual. As you will see tonight, my trusted friend and confidant, John Marvin, is just extraordinary. I'm an expander and he is my container. And when he comes on, I'll let him explain his life and his trials and tribulations. And we met up a year ago and was able to actually collaborate and do stuff, and then come into Marge. It's just extraordinary to be thankful for the opportunities that have been given me while incarcerated. I have been able to obtain my AA in business. I'm a peer support specialist here in prison. I reach out to my community. I try to foster change. I try to be the beacon of light for others that change is possible, even when we come from the darkest places of where we think on earth and we're alone. We're not alone. There are people who care, and Marge is one of those people. That's a little bit about me. And throughout any time tonight or in the future, if there's any questions you guys want to ask, feel free. I'm an open book. I'm very transparent. It's humbling to be on this platform and be able to speak the knowledge that we've learned inside of prison. I'm not a clinician. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a therapist. I make no remarks that I am or anything. What I am well versed in is myself. I've taken this time to really understand my dysfunction, my lack of emotional regulation throughout my life that led to toxic and abusive relationships, and how to love myself. And in turn, I've been able to love others with an open mind and share the experiences, because even though I'm incarcerated, I'm free. I'm spiritually free. I don't worry about being in prison anymore. And I know that may sound strange, but my incarceration has served me well.
Yep. And you're an open book. Like anytime there's any questions, absolutely. And the ACEs that he mentioned, because of the ACEs they were asking about last night, and Lisa did put it out there. You can find every live that we did. Josh, John, even Keith, all our lives are on the Charge with Change YouTube channel that most of you are following. Georgia, thank you. Thank you so much, George. I love it. So you could go back and listen to them. They're all labeled like Josh and John, the ACEs. They're all over on our Charge with Change YouTube channel, so you could go watch that at any time. Yep. And then my friend Chrissy says, you've got to call back.
Yes.
Okay.
Let me call back real quick.
Go ahead.
All right.
And sometimes the talking, it overlaps because there's a delay. So like, I don't mean to be talking over them. They don't mean to be talking over me, but there's a delay. So how did you two meet? I met him through Keith. Keith invited him to be on one night just to talk. And I told you there's certain ones that I stayed friends with. Josh is just so down to earth. I talk to his dad. A lot of them I'm in contact with their family. I speak to his dad. His dad is an amazing man. He might pop in here tonight. If dad's in here, hello. Because dad watches the lives too. And you're always welcome to come up and talk to Josh. So I don't know if dad's in here tonight. I don't see him yet. And then he introduced me to John because they teach courses together. Oh, okay, ML. Wow. They are. So if you listen, ML, yes. If you listen, they say the calls are recorded. I mean, and they're, I'm sure they're monitored. I don't know how deep that is, but somebody asked if the calls are monitored. It says they are.
So yes, everybody in the state of California is given a tablet. Now, it's not a tablet like you guys are used to. I don't know. I've never seen a smartphone. I've seen smartphones. Don't get that wrong. I've seen them. Other people have them in prison, staff, custody, not inmates. An iPhone or something like that. But we get this big brick, and it's about an inch thick. I don't know, 10 by 6 inches, and we get free phone calls. We'll call back, but they're only 15 minutes long. They are monitored. They can be shut off or monitored at any time. And within every hour, I have to actually log out of the app and log back into the phone app to call again. Then it only stay on for an hour. But yes, they are monitored.
Yeah.
So everything we are being
absolutely. Yeah.
Big California brother penal system is listening.
Yeah. So every time so when he means every hour, like every hour he has to sign out and then sign back into his tablet, and it only takes like a minute or so. It doesn't take long. You know what, Josh? And ML said thank you for explaining that. You're welcome, ML. Josh, today I was trying. That's right. I was trying to. Oh, why didn't I screenshot? I was messaging you today to answer you. And I was getting an error today on everyone. You, Manny, Keith. It kept coming up, error message. And I know it happens a lot to us, with the way their system is. But yeah, it wouldn't let my message, like my simple message, go through. That looking forward to tonight, talk to you later on. I had to send that like 4 times. Yeah, so
I don't know.
Yeah, that happens, and that'll happen sometimes.
Providers.
I heard.
They are some of the yes, and I heard that right now it got stopped due to I don't know what the details are. So that is to be determined on what those details are. We're supposed to change to a different provider, get all new tablets.
To secure us, I heard, correct? Secure us?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it was sent to me. Oh, okay.
Yes, it's a big deal when you consider that you know me, Marge. I'm very transparent. I just tell like it is. We get unlimited free phone calls for every person in California. They still have to pay for that phone call.
Right.
I think it's 2 cents a minute. Do the math. 15 minutes, So it's a lot. It's a big contract, and there was a big stink over monopolizing the prisons nationwide as well. So we're actually getting, from what I hear, crappier service.
Oh.
Not all things work out in the best of ways. So.
And I'm thinking it's going to be so much better for us. No. And I heard that it's not. Yeah, I thought the app wasn't going to be great, but I hope, because I thought it was better, going to be better service for everyone. Because we look at Keith, how many times we can't get on with him, or
So, since I think I've only done, this is the second live I've done from now up here on Echo Yard. And Echo Yard was built in 2016, so it's a modern facility. So when I say modern, remember in California, the big stuff on crime in the 90s. And in the late 80s, there was only 5 prisons, and by 2000, there was 30 prisons.
Josh, excuse me. We have a caller on the phone. We have a caller. John is on the phone.
Oh.
Hey, stranger.
Hey, buddy, what's up?
Oh, look at this. We're having a reunion. You guys haven't talked? Oh, God. How are you, John?
I am doing well. Sorry for being late. I had some family stuff I had to get off the phone of, but everybody's fine. And just a little family stuff.
Family comes first. Family comes first. That's all absolutely. Good. Yep.
Yes, and everybody's fine though. So I feel a lot better about the choices I've made in life now. It's so good to hear your voice.
Oh, it's so good to. He's talking about my voice, Josh, not yours. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I love to mess with them. He wants to hear my voice. Now, calm down over there. No.
Oh. I mean, don't get me wrong. I really do miss Josh's voice too. I mean, Josh, you're my buddy, but Mark, your voice is just so much sweeter.
Oh.
So, yeah.
See, I have such good friends here. And now here we go, everybody. So we just went through this because I told you, we have a lot of new friends here now, John, a lot of new friends.
Yay.
Yeah. And it's like, we've grown so much and I'm so happy and so thankful to everyone. And they just went through this with, you know, Josh, and I had Lisa coming, you know, she's with the JMJ show all the time, our Lisa. And now but you're getting like Parker says hi, Miss Connie, Georgia, welcome to the JMJ show. We have Angel, we have Jim, my friend Jim, we have I said Emma, ML. So many people here that are saying hi to John.
Oh, well, hi everybody.
Nova.
I recognize some great names and some new ones. That's
right.
So cool.
Yeah, I know exactly. Cindy's here. Christy, my daughter's here. Hello, J and J. You forgot the M. JMJ. It is, Chris. I'm kidding. Lisa does that. Lisa promotes us so much. You would love this. Like she talks about Josh and John and the JMJ show like all week to get everybody ready for it. She is like my cheerleader. I said, I have a personal cheerleader.
Oh, cool.
And Christy said, I already said hello to you, Mom. That's right. That's right.
Well,
Oh.
I feel that the bar has been set really high. So
yeah.
I hope Josh has his dancing shoes on.
You know what happens when he don't? He turns it over to you.
That's right.
But we love that.
Can Josh hear me okay?
Could you hear John?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can. Can you hear me?
You sound a little
John,
far away.
Can you hear me?
Well, I mean, you are a little far away, but
a little far away.
I know. Can we? Yeah, Marge, can we scoot a little closer, or is this about?
I'm putting you closer, and I had the mic on, so we'll hopefully now it'll work better. I did move it over a little bit. Yes. Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I can hear you. Can you hear me better?
Yeah, I can hear you a little better. I'm sure my ears will adjust.
Right? We got it.
Yeah.
We got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the phones close to each other.
Well, so while you were gone, we're finished. So I'm glad you can hear me. So, I just want you to wish you a good night. And I know you're going to make it to bed early. And we'll talk to you next week.
Oh, my God. Oh, tell them.
No, while we were waiting for you, was actually kind of perfect to because there are so many people, John. So many new people that and it's good.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
If you would take a moment and just give us a little bit of background on you.
You bet. Boy, where to start? So, hi everybody. My name is Jonathan Marvin. Everybody here calls me John or John Marvin or Hey You.
Hey You.
And yes, Hey You works. I'll answer to that. And I've been. Let's see. I've been in prison now for a little less than 20 years. I've been in prison on a 50 to life charge of murder for the murder of Eric Martin in 2007. And since that time, I've, like Josh, I'm sure, have really kind of flipped the script and went from being someone who focuses on a lot of selfish stuff to trying to be as selfless as possible, and really kind of committed my life in a life of faith to really to helping people and just being of service wherever and however I can. I'm sure that a lot more of our stories together will come out, but as far as mine goes, I committed really early on to trying to be a better version of myself. When you come into prison, you realize that like life has been is not a game, and it really kind of hopefully holds up a mirror. For me, it held up a mirror, and I decided to change some things. I grew up in with some abuse in my family, and some my mom passed away early, and I was estranged from a lot of my other family for quite some time. But as things happened, I've over time kind of repaired a few bridges here and there, and met up with some really, really good people like Josh and Marge. And this has been a whole story of rehabilitation and restoration that's taken about, well, I'd say it's a lifetime, but honestly, it's really been dedicated for about the last 18 years or so. And the fruits of it are that for this one night on Thursday evening, right now, we get to sit on the phone and talk from sunny San Diego prison with everybody who's out there. So I encourage anybody that has any kind of questions about anything to please, phone in, call in, type it in, send a courier pigeon, and yeah, I think that's about it.
That's it. Oh my God. So great to hear from you.
Yes.
Yep.
And I would just like to say, I would just like. What's that?
I said, did I miss anything? Should I have added anything?
Did he miss anything?
I'm sure we could go on and on about you, and that's what I was going to say. Is John is my trusted confidant, and just in a lot of the rehabilitation work we've done, and been able to just be the rivers of the bank, if you will, for me, and keep me focused. And as Marge said, when I get lost, I turn to John. And
yep.
He's just somebody who has been a beacon of light amongst all the muck, if you will. And I miss you, buddy. I can't wait to get back into the swing of being here on Thursday nights and show them who we are through our rehabilitation efforts to become better men. So I just want to say thank you.
That sounds great.
You're a wonderful person.
Absolutely.
Oh, thanks. I miss you more and more.
Aww.
And it's great to be reunited with my buddy, and I miss seeing him on our yard. So I'm doing everything I can to move back up to the yard that I was living on before, where Josh is at right now. So we'll see. Maybe next time we're talking on the phone, I might be in the cell with Josh. Who knows?
Yeah. What not? That would be great. I can't wait till you get moved. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
With that, John, do you want to
call back together?
You want to call back? Yeah, I'm going to log out and log back in, John, because I've been on for a half an hour. So if you want to do that,
I'm going to do the same thing.
We'll
okay.
Be on the same page. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
So we'll be back in a minute.
All right, John. All right. Oh my God, they crack me up, these two. And it's a shame they're separate right now. They're in the same prison in Donovan, but they're in different yards. So they can't see each other. And the funny thing is, I was watching, I didn't want to interrupt John, but wait till you hear this. AI summary. AI says, a reunion on a live stream with friends from Echo Prison Yard. Are you kidding me? I love the AI when it picks up. We're having a reunion. Tell them it's a race to see who calls back first. I'll bet you, I don't know, John maybe. John's usually the quickest. So they just have to log out. So crazy, Silver Fox. I love it. John, they both have to log out their tablets and then log back in every hour. I don't know what that's about. And I really thought I learned something tonight. I really thought that they had tablets like we do, but they're not those kind of tablets. And like, oh my God, it's John. Like, no, it's not John. This one's Josh. I should have labeled them. Like he never saw an iPhone, like really saw one. God, Josh was
An
fast.
incarcerated individual at the R.J. Donovan Correctional Facility, San Diego,
Yeah,
California.
Chris, because they can't
And your telephone
communicate.
number will be monitored.
Oh,
You have a
1
prepaid
second.
call.
Fine.
Thank you for using Global Tel. An incarcerated individual at the R.J. Donovan
Flippy
Correctional
note.
Facility, San Diego, California. This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded. You have a prepaid call. Thank you
So
for
much
using
has
Global
changed since
Tel.
they've been. Really? Here we go. All right, we're back.
We're back. Okay.
Oh, Chris. So wait
Marvin,
1 second, Chris. They don't know when they'll be in the same yard again because I guess you put in for a transfer, right, John? Am I right in saying that?
Kind of, yeah.
Kind of like that.
There's a couple of opposite, yeah. I in a nutshell, I had gone out to court from the yard that Josh is on right now. When I got back, they had already given my space away. So I got stuck here. And I started, well, not really stuck, right? I got here. Josh and I started doing the programs, the self-help programs that we were doing, that I was doing up there down here, turned into a big thing. But during my time down here, there's a couple of issues that came up with that kind of held me back from moving back up there immediately. And so I actually had to kind of clean house and take care of a few issues. But I actually had a meeting yesterday, and the last of those issues got cleared up. So my plate's clean. So we'll see what happens on moving back up there. So that's why we don't know. I mean, it could be a day or it's prison. It could never happen. Who knows?
Right.
But
exactly.
I'm expecting the very best.
Exactly. Yep. And it'll happen. It'll happen.
Oh, it will.
Mm-hmm.
Still doesn't take away from what we built. It would be great if we could get here again and work together. I think we'll be able to see each other here pretty soon for the PSS exam. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but yes, that's going to be great when we do get here, John. We got a lot of stuff going on. We just had a meeting today, starting about 10 more groups, not of the same group, of all different titles. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on up here too.
Well, okay.
Yeah, good. About time.
Thank you so much, Jim, my friend Jim. I didn't even notice that. We are only on what, a half hour? And we're at 50K. I'm like, 50K likes. Like, are you kidding me? We're only on for 30 minutes. I can't believe it. I'm like stunned right now. I can't believe it. I didn't notice it till they write in the chat because sometimes I don't look at, you got to see what's in front of me. Now that TikTok has changed so much, I get an AI summary, it's kind of like a script they're giving me, and it tells me certain things, what to say, how long somebody's followed me. Right now, so the AI said, wait a minute, a former prisoner shares his story of rehabilitation. Join the question and answer session. That's what came up. And it said a little while ago about the Echo Yard. They're discussing Echo Yard. It was funny, the things that come out of this. Absolutely, I can't believe it.
So John would be able to really go into in depth of what Echo Yard is and Donovan State Prison, but also in the California prison system, where actually it's just a unique place to be. And for those of you who are maybe wondering what the hell is a yard, right? It's like your front yard. You go out and there's a nice green grass and you water it and you play. No, I'm just kidding. It's a prison yard where there's 5 buildings usually on a yard in a 270 design, and Echo Yard is a 5th yard to the main prison. And it was built, like I said, 2016, of modern amenities as far as corrections go. So it's built with lower level security in mind and trying to get the population ready for society. So kind of taking some of the restriction away and making it a little bit more free, if you will, in movement wise, the less you come down from
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
level 4 is a maximum prison down to a 3, 2, and a 1. Well, a large population of the California prison system is lifers or LWAPs. Over 30,000 of us are lifers or LWAPs. So that's a huge population. We get stuck at level 2 because we can't go anywhere unless we are paroled. So this setup here is very unique as far as freedom. And the things that go on here throughout the state, this was the first prison that was, or yard that was built that way. It has the UCI here for sociology bachelor program. And they're in their 6th cohort. So there's a lot of things here on Echo Yard that are unique to prison, and also just unique to changing the way people are in corrections.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Yeah. And I'm seeing some questions, and please don't be sorry to ask questions. It's because people are saying, like, I'm new here and they weren't sure. They can get calls, so they have to call every 15 minutes. They do have to do that. Calls are free in California since COVID, I believe, correct? Am I right in saying that? Yes. Yes, okay. And so they have to call back every 15 minutes. And no, they don't share tablets. No, they have their own. They don't share tablets. They have their own. What was the question? I wasn't sure of. Wait, so isn't there a cutoff time though for calls? Like, don't they stop the calls like later at night? Like, am I right in saying that or no?
It's 11.
Right.
Yeah, it's about, I think it's
11.
10 or 11 o'clock.
Because I remember, because it would be 2 my time. So, yep, it would be 11. So, yeah, at 11 o'clock, they shut them down. They shut them down.
Yeah, from 11 at night until 6 in the morning.
Yeah, calls are free for California. That's awesome. Not in Pennsylvania. It's per minute. Oh, okay. I couldn't tell you because the only people I talk to like are in California. I don't know anyone anywhere else. Everyone has tablets. Yes, they have their tablets, their own tablet. They don't share it. Nope. Nope. And they could call, and that was another question. They could call, they basically could call anyone. They can't call each other, of course, but they could call. There's not like a list. There's not a list to call.
Yeah. No.
Okay. I hope I'm right in saying this. This is from what I learned. Okay.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're
Okay.
right.
All right.
We can call anybody. Yeah.
Anybody. Okay. There we go. Okay. Yep, that's right. Lisa said Josh and John love questions. That's right. My brother's in state prison in PA. Oh, okay. They pay by the minute. I heard it's different everywhere. Yeah. Okay.
Well, and here in California, it used to be pay by the minute. And so say a 10-minute phone call from us to you would have been probably about $7 or $8. So,
right.
It's having the free phone calls is great.
Yeah, it is. Absolutely. Now, the only thing we would pay for is if we wanted to do a video call. That's correct, right? A video call I would pay for.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even those
call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we actually do get free video calls, but for 15 minutes. Anything over that, and then we have to pay for it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And it says they don't. So they don't have internet? Is that correct in saying someone? Do you have internet?
No, we don't. No, we don't have internet.
No internet.
We have so both Josh and I have laptops, but it's a network mainly for school, so we can do we have a limited internet, but it's only for some research sites for us to do actual college research on. So yeah, we can't Google anything. We can't chat like that or or listen to Charged with Change.
Right, exactly.
Right.
Do they use the tablets for other things? I think just college, right? Do you use the tablets for other things, or is it just your computers for college?
Well, no, we have so on our tablets, they have some apps on the tablets. Like we can use them to make phone calls. We can also text. We can receive pictures. We can't take pictures, but we can video chat. And then they've got some like really basic stuff like dictionaries and a Spanish translator. There's a library of books that's on our tablets. You can also download movies. You can watch movies. They're pretty old movies, but you can watch movies, few TV shows, listen to the radio. So there's some pretty really basic apps.
Right.
There's also one learning app. On our tablets called the company is a nonprofit company called Adobo, and they post everything from self-help programs to how-to books to faith-based stuff to non-faith stuff. They've got some podcasts that are on there, so it's a really eclectic blend but it's geared towards rehabilitation. The app is called Adobo, and so in a number of years ago, I founded an organization called IPEP, which is the Integrated Peer Health and Education Program, of which is primarily focused on doing like self-help rehabilitation work. We do a lot of groups and programs and things like that. Josh is one of our is like kind of like right-hand man when it comes to doing that stuff. Here, I don't think he's gotten involved with it up on Echo Yard yet, but down here we're hand in hand really tackling the self-help stuff. Well, about a year and a half ago, that learning app asked us to partner with them to produce some peer-led, peer-generated content for their app. So by this time next year, actually here probably in about 5 or 6 months, we'll have a ton of our stuff available on the Adobo app, which folks out there can actually see too. So,
Right.
So there's some neat stuff happening with our tablets.
Oh, that's neat. Hey, Coop, how are you? All right, I have a question. Are tablets taken away for bad behavior?
Yep. Yes.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah, they can be.
I don't know why I thought no, but okay.
Well, they don't actually take them away, but they'll limit what you can access on them. So, like if I give say Josh is really bad, they'll limit the amount of phone calls he can have, or if he can have any at all. Things like that.
Okay. All right. Look at this, because there's so many new people here. They're just, that don't know this, So yeah, no, and the questions are fine. The questions are great. Don't ever be sorry for questions, because you don't know, You don't know unless you ask. Yeah, absolutely. We welcome questions.
What do they say? The only dumb question is the one that you don't ask.
Exactly, right? I agree. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And they have been such these tablets it was brought on for family reunification in prison, right? That is the big push that CDCR has been trying to establish by giving us the tablets. Also to combat the illegal cell phone use and contraband in prison, but also to give the individual who doesn't have the money or the family doesn't have the money to reach out and make those connections. There's a lot of fathers in prison to reach out to their children.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
If you couldn't afford that $5 for 15 minutes, even once a month, that's a lot of money to make a phone call in today's world. So it has been a blessing. It's also
you have 60 seconds remaining. This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
In the upper level, you want to call back from a phone. You're in a
Yeah, we'll call back.
We'll call back.
Okay. Okay, they'll call us back. And I'll get to questions. I see them in here. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Hey, Coop, how are you, friend? I miss you. I was going to ask about the food. Christy asked about the food. Oh, okay. Yeah, I will get to them. And thank you, everyone, for the likes. I don't have my tapper on, so this is all you guys. I appreciate it. This means so much, and it pushes it out there. I adore these two. I'm telling you, they are my favorite together. Of course, besides Keith, because Keith is like, that's it. But these are my buddies.
Josh Burcham.
An incarcerated individual at Donovan Correctional Facility, San Diego, California, and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded. You will not be charged for this call. To accept this call, say Global Tel Link. Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
I try to hit that. I try to accept it before it goes off, but it don't always work. Like I'm always hitting that 5.
That's okay. Perfect timing.
Yes, absolutely.
The phone issues in prison was where a lot of altercations happened because you had 4 phones in a building that has 200 people in it, and everybody's trying to make a phone call, and some people want to call multiple times. So there was a lot of altercations over the phone, and when I know where I came from, the 2 other prisons I was in, when the tablets came out, it alleviates that. And when the tablets go down and we can't use our tablets and we have to go back to the wall phone, it reminds us of that time because now you have everybody, even the individuals before tablets that didn't use the phone because it was so expensive, are now using the phone. So now you have this same congestion with the phone to get in touch with our people. And now, like society, we are accustomed to at least getting a text message from our loved ones saying they're okay or what they're doing or vice versa. So when we're not in contact, our anxiety goes up, which now we're all trying to get to those phones and there's only 4 phones and 200 people trying to make a phone call. So it has worked. It has its benefits. It's truly beneficial in so many ways. And it's just one way that CDCR is trying to make on different fronts.
Right.
The push for family unification and also de-escalate situations and reduce the amount of violence in prison.
Right. Exactly. So, yep. And they can't, and someone asked it earlier on, they can't receive phone calls. They can only call out. So if I need to reach them, I would have to message them and say, John, can you call me? Josh, could you call me? They can't just make a phone call. I mean, we can't make a phone call to them. We can't make a phone call to them. Because a lot of people think you have a tablet that we could just, call you at any time, but you can't.
But you can text anytime, which is nice.
Right, exactly. Yep, it's the same thing, just as good. Today, I was telling Josh there was an issue with the text messaging. I was trying to reach him today. I sent 4 messages, and I was getting an error message, but it worked its way out.
Yeah, it always does.
Yeah.
It's still a pain in the butt.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And one other question somebody asked real quick. They asked your ages when you went into prison.
So Josh, I came to prison when I was 35 years old.
Okay. And John?
Yeah, and I came into prison when I was 34.
Okay. Okay.
And I'd like to say that I'm only 37 now, but that's just the way I feel.
That's right. We know you. We know that's all you are. We don't have to tell the ages. Oh, and there's a question real quick. There's a question about the food. How's the food?
We want to start this conversation.
I know, right? Well, guess what? I'll tell you what. I don't know about John, but Josh loves ice cream and candy. I know what Josh likes, but the food.
I'll tell you, they've had some budget issues with the food. So like tonight we had it was a roasted Cornish game hen with spring greens and a raspberry vinaigrette. And so they're really cutting corners.
I'll tell you.
Yes, I don't know what cowhole you would be eating,
well, the alternative when they ran out of that was beans, I believe. I think it was beans and corn tortillas. But I'm not sure. I didn't go eat tonight, but yeah, it was. Usually when they run out of the good stuff, then it's usually beans and rice. But,
beans and rice.
Now most of us like most of us we because we can order packages too, or we have friends or family that send us packages from outside. There's a couple of vendors that we're allowed to order from, and most of us order a lot of seasoning and spices, because even though one of the biggest problems with the food in prison is that it tastes terrible, but like if you know how to doctor it up, okay, you can. We all have our dishes that we can kind of whip up. So yeah, as long as you have some good seasonings, you can make something happen.
That's right. That's right.
A bottle of sriracha goes a long way.
Right?
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We all have our favorite like prison pantry recipes, and of course there's always the old trusty cup of noodles or top ramen soups too. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Cornish game hen is pretty hard to find, though.
Yeah, I don't think he's having that in his dreams. In his dreams. But
yeah, you would be surprised though at some of the dishes that we come up with. I mean, like yesterday, I made California sushi rolls. So like and felt like avocado. Felt like a Persian prince in here. What? No, with avocado.
Oh,
that was pretty neat. But
okay.
yeah, it was. You could come up with a few things, but it's interesting how they call it prison resourcefulness.
Right, exactly. So Christy said one Thursday they have to do a prison recipe live. Okay. We can do that.
I hope tonight, Josh, go ahead, John.
Oh, I was going to say, Josh and I, you and I can get together a handful of recipes apiece, and we can give them out over one of these lives. That'd be fun.
It would be.
Yes, well, I make a plethora of dishes as long as it's a burrito.
Okay. A burrito, yes.
Yes, that's it. Everything goes in a tortilla.
I hear you.
Yeah. I mean, imagine this. Imagine for 17 years not eating with a fork. Imagine
wow.
that. Just try to wrap your head around that for a moment. When you go to eat, you don't eat with a fork.
What?
Yeah. So everything.
Are you serious?
Yes. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I haven't seen a fork.
What?
Yes, we don't. No, and like my bunkie, Robert, who is my brother, he'll look at me and says, "You hungry?" I say, "Yeah, I'm hungry." Well, make something to eat. I said, "Okay." And so I start. He's like, "I don't want burritos. You eat burritos every day." I said, "Yeah, I sure do. I eat the same thing every day."
Wow.
It is because I eat with my hands, like finger foods,
right.
nachos. Because we don't eat with silverware. We have spoons, obviously, but like
spoons.
Really, do you eat much food with a
spoon? Right.
So,
do you know how many people, and myself included, I'm sitting here like, they're shocked. They're like, nobody ever thought of this. They
Right?
never,
Like a
they
dinner
never
plate,
thought.
even paper plates. Like, do you guys, when we go to eat, you know, I mean, in the chow hall, don't get me wrong, they have a tray. There is a plastic tray with compartments on it and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Will be monitored and recorded.
But we don't have plates. We can't buy plates. They don't sell us plastic plates. They don't. So we use the lid to our bowls. We become very resourceful. You know how we get by. So for me, I like finger foods. When I make nachos, I put them on my bunk and I make nachos. And I'm like a little kid in a high chair when I eat my nachos because it's finger food.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know?
Well, so many of us never heard of this. Go ahead, John.
Well, I was going to say, it's funny because like Josh was saying, you go to the chow hall and it's served on a tray like a cafeteria tray. And when you come in, everybody's issued a spork when you get into prison. And you keep that spork. It's like a luggage. You keep your spork when you transfer to new places, all that. And that's all you really have. And is a spork. And you know, you can order spoons, but you can't get knives, you can't get forks. So like for me, I have 2 plastic butter knives and 2 plastic forks. And they're like solid gold. I mean, they might as well be made out of titanium because they're that valuable because you just can't get them. And the way that we did them is like you'll see one sticking out of a trash can or something that one of the staff is throwing away. You'll pick it up and you'll pick it up and go wash it off and sterilize it and it becomes yours. But you can't go and just get even plastic cutlery. You can't get that. So yeah, everything is it's a whole different ballgame for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so imagine eating everything with just a spork.
I couldn't imagine.
And when you do have a plastic fork, I gave up on those years ago because, of course, when you need them the most, you go to use them and they break.
Right.
So
right.
it's just more frustrating for anything, you know. And I have a spoon that I have had for, oh my gosh, I can't even count the years, probably 8 years. And I lost my other one, and I was a little sad for a few days when I lost my black spoon. A little plastic spoon that was probably from Panda Express or something like that, God knows where. But it was sturdy, it fit, it was pocketable, you know what I mean? It was, and I accidentally threw it away one day. And
wow.
Believe it or not, spoons are hard to find that work.
Right. We never, so many people never thought of this. We so many people in the chat are just like, they're blown away by this. That's, yeah.
So here's another one. You know, Mark, we're kind of getting off topic, but remember a while back I had said, you know, we need to do a live about strange prison things, right?
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
I did.
He did, yes.
It's crazy how this organically came up. Because
right.
When you think about these things, right? Like, I'm going to just go out on a limb and say most people, maybe not everybody, because we see it here in prison, but I'm just going to say most people wash their clothes, right? You wear your clothes and throw them in the hamper, and it may be 3 or 4 or 5 days later, maybe on Saturdays or whatever day you have off, you do your laundry, right? So you take your laundry, you go to the laundromat, or you go to the laundry room, and throw your clothes, your colors, your whites, all that. You put them in the washer, right?
Mm-hmm.
John, when was the last time you used the washer?
The last time I used a washer would be 2007.
Whoa.
So
how often do you do laundry?
Every day.
Every day. Imagine hand washing everything you own.
Hand washing.
Well, not every day, but you know, the bulk of your clothes. You know.
Yeah.
And these are things, and by no means we're not. I can speak for John and I. We're not crying about poor blood. No, because we are right where we need to be. We needed to come to prison. This is part of the process.
You have 60 seconds remaining. Learn
how to be a better person.
Right.
And accept the circumstances.
Wow.
But when we do like to get a kick out of some of the things that we do on a daily basis,
Right.
When we call back, we'll add some more to the laundry.
Okay. All right, call back. All right.
We'll call right back.
Bye. I am like shocked. I am shocked. I didn't know this, and I talked to them. Some people I know in PA were close to the shower. I didn't. Oh my God. They are such sweet guys. I'll ask them about the coffee. Chris, I like what you said. Stranger Things Prison Edition. I cannot. I'm stunned. I really am. I didn't know this, and this is coming just from the questions. I didn't know all this, and I talk to them all the time. I didn't realize that. Like, who would think you don't get a fork?
This is Global Tel Link. You have a prepaid call.
Look at the, but like they said, they're where they should be.
You have a prepaid call correctional facility, San Diego, California. This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded. Correctional facility, San Diego, California. This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
I'm never going to get
You
one.
will not be charged for this
right.
call. To accept this call, thank you for using Global Tel Link.
All right.
All right. So wait, Josh, real quick. My daughter wrote Stranger Things Prison Edition. Stranger Things.
I don't know. I've always wanted to. This is great because this is what I get a kick out of it. And when
we're shocked.
Family and friends is okay. John, do I tell them where our washing machine is in the cell?
What's that?
Do I tell them the washing machine we use in the cell? Okay. So
yeah.
So when you're on a level 4 prison, and this is a maximum security prison, they don't give you buckets. You don't get. Okay, we get a 56 quart tub, plastic tub like you find at Walmart, right?
Right.
They don't give those to you in a level 4 prison. They don't give you any plastic buckets of any kind for many different reasons, to make weapons out of, or to cook wine in, or just whatever. They just don't give you stuff like that. So you wash. Where do you wash? In prison, we have this strange thing. I can't get out of the habit. I do it still to this day. Half of this I still do because I live in a pod now with 6 other people, 5 other people. So when I lived in a cell in the level 4 prison, I washed my clothes in my toilet every day.
Oh my God. Some people said the toilet, not the toilet.
Yeah. And even when I was down with John, on Broadway.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
I came from a pod living, and so I didn't use the toilet. But
This
I
call
spent
and your
12
telephone
years
number will be monitored and recorded.
inside of it's called a 270 design building where there are 2-man cells. So in that cell, when I came down here again, I couldn't. This sounds bad. I couldn't wait to clean the toilet, obviously clean and disinfect the toilet, and use it as my washing machine because it's just habit. You do extraordinary things when you have limited capabilities or ability. And because when we go in the shower every day, I wash my socks, my boxers, and my tank top, my undershirt, and the shirt I wear for the day. That gets washed every day. So before you had to use the toilet or the sink. So here's the other strange part: is the reason why I go to the toilet. Right? Is the toilet that's just what you use. How else are you going to use it? Or you use the sink, right? Do you know how long it takes to wash all of your laundry in a little sink? I don't know if you've ever seen the sink toilet combination that we have in prison. The toilet is connected to the sink.
Oh.
And the sink is a very small bowl. But some people wash their clothes in there. Well, try washing a sheet in the little sink. It doesn't work. So you use the toilet. That's just the way it goes. You know?
I didn't even think that you have to wash the sheets. This is true. You're not getting like maid service there. It's like, oh my God.
We have laundry.
Right.
We have laundry service once a week. But I mean, now this is going to sound backwards. I'm not sending mine out to the laundry. And we can't send our personal clothes to the laundry. We can't send our clothes that we buy in our packages, our jeans, our shorts, our shirts, and stuff like that. They will get stolen. So you can send your state blues and your sheets out, but it's kind of, I'm sure it's sanitary, but my mind, I know this is going to sound backwards. I can't wrap my head around that. I'm not sending my sheets and stuff out to have it laundered. In 17 years, I have never used the laundry service in prison. I've never sent a towel, a pillowcase, or anything to the laundry. I've done all my laundry. I wash all my own sheets. And that comes from being on the higher levels. You just get into a rhythm of being locked in a cell all day long. You have a program. And that becomes part of your program. And laundry is it. Okay. And then the other one is when you brush your teeth, when you're brushing your teeth, you spit in the sink.
Right. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
No, not in prison. You do not spit in the sink. That is a major violation to spit in the sink.
Why?
Because the toilet is right there. It's literally connected to it. So, and here's another thing that's just backwards. So we all spit in the toilet and flush the toilet, right? Because we all use the sink. That's where we wash our clothes. You wash your face. But here's the strange thing. For the guy who will not use the toilet to wash his laundry, he washes his dirty boxers in the sink, but he doesn't spit in it. So how does that make sense?
Yeah, I was just going to say.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really weird.
Yeah.
So these are some of those things that just make me laugh about, prison and where we learn things and what we think is crazy.
And it's funny that this, like we said, that this came about because Josh and myself, we spoke about this, that we should do this sometime and talk about this and look at like everyone's asking questions about it. But
yeah, it's just kind of it's like one of those organic things where it's like, I had a question about this.
Right.
So that's great. Now, for the record,
yes,
I don't wash my clothes in the sink or in the toilet. If I have to, but I'm not a big fan of either. I usually take all of the clothes that I wear for the day. I take them in the shower with me, and I actually wash them in the shower. But everybody's his own. But I agree with Josh. I have never, in all of my years, sent my laundry into the laundry room to get laundered, and for the same reason, because you can imagine a population of, say, a population of just one prison yard is about 1,200 people, up to 1,200 people.
Wow.
And just take half that. Say there's 500 people, and they send their boxers and T-shirts and socks and towels and sheets to the laundry. That all gets put in one big vat of, like, basically gross, like, prisoner people tea that gets laundered. So it just, it's just pretty gross. So I'll take the extra time and just hand wash everything.
Exactly.
Which is funny because none of our stuff are delicate. So it's like,
I'm sitting here, I'm like shocked. I'm just sitting here like, wow.
So I have a little challenge for anybody who's listening live right now, that if they really want to experience at least what I'm going through right now, is go sit and lock yourself in the bathroom and imagine that, like, where your bathtub is at, that is your bed. And now I'm in a cell, a 2-man cell. I have a bunkie who's on the bunk above me, who's, I don't know, playing a video game or doing something. And he's a really, really good guy. But our door's locked, so we can't go in and out of our cell. So we're just locked in this bathroom that's also our kitchen, that is also our laundry, that is also, our study and library. And, so that's what it would be like if you,
Oh my God.
yeah, just lock yourself in the bathroom for a little bit and see what it's like.
Yeah.
And it's not a poor me thing. It's just, it's just what we go through. And we, like Josh says, you develop a program. You figure out what works and what doesn't work. Like later tonight, I'm probably going to have a hot chocolate. I have a box of milk, which is just like one of the ones you get in school, but it's kind of gross. And then I have a hot pot. So think of like a clear plastic electrified pot that I'll fill with water, and then once I put the water in it, I have a small bowl I put in there. Then this is in order to heat up the milk that I'm going to have for a hot chocolate later. Then I pour the milk into that bowl and plug the whole thing in, and it takes probably about 10 minutes or so, and it gets hot enough that the milk gets warm, and I can add some powdered hot chocolate to it and have a hot chocolate.
Wow.
So it's a process.
Yeah.
You can't just go down to the microwave, or it's not that easy. There's planning involved in every part of it.
You're not kidding.
I'm kind of bougie too. I'm kind of bougie too, so I like my hot chocolate in prison.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm sure everybody's shocked at, like I am. And just for the record, my daughter sent me a picture of the toilet sink that you deal with. I can't imagine. Mm-hmm. I need room. She just sent me a picture of it. She's like, this is what they're talking about. No.
Yeah.
Okay. So now imagine that.
I never saw it.
And then you're in your bathroom and where your toilet's at, right? And picture that device in your bathroom, and you have to use the bathroom.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
You have to use the bathroom while your bunkie is sitting there watching TV with a sheet in between you and the door. And so in between you and yourself, just a sheet while you use the restroom.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You talk about, there's things in life, there's that, this is maybe too much, but Dax and what's her name, Dax Shepard and Kristen Bell.
Mm-hmm.
They had an extra toilet put in their house next to each other because they just didn't have the time to wait for the other one, so they can use the restroom. Now that is, to me, like everybody when the story came out, they're like, "Oh my God, that's disgusting!" Da-da-da-da-da. And I'm just looking at my bunkie, and I'm like, "We do this every day, not by choice." And
right.
I don't know why everybody's making such a big deal about this. Not saying that we're sitting there, but we have conversations because you live in a bathroom,
right?
And then what are we supposed to do?
Yeah,
so all that private time isn't so private,
right? Right.
A lot of things, a lot of those, when we in prison use the bathroom before the door opens, before the day starts, because it's not one of those things that you can just, if I have to go, I can go whenever I want. No, that doesn't work, and this goes back to a level 4 mentality. Is when you went outside your cell, that door locked, and you may not be able to get back into that cell for 4 hours if you go out to yard.
Right.
You don't use a yard on the you don't go out to yard and use the toilet on the yard. Hell no. That's super dangerous.
This call and
Yeah.
These things are like programmed into us of prison, right? There's things we do, you know, where you get up in the morning, this is how shit goes. Bam, 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 bam.
Right.
You go out that door, you make sure you got all your crap with you, and now we're on level 2, it's a little bit differently, but they would just tell you, tough shit.
Yeah.
You're not going back in your cell, period.
That's
You're just
crazy.
like, damn, I really need, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
And I want to let you guys know that we are at 105K. 105K likes. I can't believe this. Like, this is like,
60 seconds remaining.
oh my God, this is unheard of. This is unheard of on a live. I am shocked. I am so, thank you so much. Wow.
Mark, I gotta tell you,
What's that?
The funny thing about that for like Josh and I is like we know about likes just because, you know, I mean, we know a little bit of pop culture, but like we've never experienced that. So like for us, it's like, okay, we're halfway there, you know.
Yeah.
We don't have a, you know, it's so funny.
Right.
Ready to call you back?
Call me back. Okay.
John,
he hung up.
Out and call back.
Okay, he hung up. Oh my God. I'm stunned at all this. I didn't realize this. And look at that picture of, not me. I am not, nope. Remind me, what am I going to do with all my phones and my hair straighteners and my jeans? No. And washing laundry like that? No. Oh man, could you imagine? We all have sore fingers and thumbs. I know. My makeup, that's right. My makeup palettes. Oh my God, Gwen, that's right. How do I forget that? My makeup palette. Oh my God. Like, this is like, everybody stay out of prison. No way in hell I go close in the toilet. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's too much. Exactly. I can't believe that back. Oh, I forgot to answer the phones. Let me accept them. Yeah, they wouldn't let me have my.
San Diego, California. An incarcerated individual
I can't. Look, I can't even get the phones.
You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged. Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
No, I don't know. Do they get laundry detergent? I have no idea. I'm in shock here. I wish you could see my face. Like, I am blown away. Like, you don't realize this stuff. You know, you just don't.
Right.
Oh.
Right. Yeah. And we can buy laundry detergent from the canteen.
Oh,
So,
okay.
we have a
Right.
canteen, and you get to go once a month, and you have a list that you have to fill out, and part of that is part of that allows us to get some laundry detergent. You can get dish soap. Yeah, you can get some. You have Ivory and Dove on there.
Oh,
okay. It's not all bad, and you know, and I also want to say too that, you know, I know out, especially, you know, like for a lot of your listeners, it is pretty shocking that, you know, some of the things that we go through. But I also want to put in perspective that, you know, prison is, you know, it's punishment. It's punishment for doing some wrong stuff. And we have it pretty, I don't want to say it's pretty good because it is, I mean, it still sucks.
Yeah.
But compared to, and I know Josh will double down on this and back me up on it. Compared to some of the stuff that, you know, that we've seen and been a part of, we actually have it pretty good here. And you know, we're in a place where it's low in violence. We both were on higher level facilities where there was a lot of violence. There's the over threat of violence, and because, you know, this is prison.
Right.
But you know, with that being said, there is some funny stuff too. I mean, it's just, you know, you can't. So some of the stuff you can't make up. Like there's rules and restrictions. And, if you want to make hot chocolate, you got to do it in a hot pot with a double boiler. So yeah, it's so funny.
Yeah.
But then you have like this resilience in here that we have guys that will make they'll make a grill so they can do grilled cheese or fried potatoes and stuff like that. And it's just amazing some of the things that like people come up with.
Right.
In ourselves, so we all have no matter what cell you go to, there's always a desk. The desk is mounted to the wall, and it's usually a flat piece of steel. And so what real innovative prisoners have done is they'll break a hot pot and use the heating element in the bottom, and they'll take a couple of them and stick them to the bottom of the desk, and you'll heat the surface of the desk up, and it turns into a big griddle. So you can fry food on it. You can do grilled cheese. You can make stir fry. Like it's pretty amazing that you're doing this all on. You're doing it all on a desk that once you clean it up, you'll sit and write letters on afterwards. Yeah, it's something else.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this is like stuff you don't think about, like us out here. So, and so my daughter said, this is the most fun live we've had, and we haven't even gotten to Marge's interview. And then she's,
I know, that's what I was going to.
And wait, she's busted on me. She said I would get Kool-Aid packets and use them to make blush and eyeshadow and lipstick.
Transgenders do that too. Transgenders have been known to do that as well.
Oh my God, see? The stuff they're saying to me.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a real thing. Yeah, that was a real thing.
And when you...
Yeah, they cook in their room. They can't cook anywhere else. I mean, somebody said they cook in their room. Yeah. Wow.
Yes. So it's like when you think about prison in general, and John, you can relate to this, especially up here because you have a working knowledge of what's up here. Well, in most prison yards, they're microcosms, they're communities, they are a society. You have the elite, the people with money. You have the people with no money, who literally depend on the state for clothes, for food, for anything, for everything. So it creates this market, right?
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
And the staples of what we can buy from the canteen, right? What we can get from the packages, but also in the chow hall, there's fruit, there's vegetables, there's pancakes, there's peanut butter, there's all these things. And when you go into the chow hall, that there's people in there trading soups for vegetables, trading shots of coffee for.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
There's people that cook and sell food. There's people in here, they make pastries. We call them cookie wheels. It's a prison concoction of peanut butter, the cakes. Now, mind you, the cake you're thinking of is not a Betty Crocker with a nice, layer of frosting, nice and moist. That's not what cake is in prison, but that's what they give us is a cake, right? And they make these things from the cereal, the dry cereal too, and they make them into a size of a cookie, and they'll sell them. So it's a microcosm of a society that functions, right? With the necessities of what it is. Clothes get sold, so, and it just revolves from one thing to the other of what is important, what's going on, depending on the yard you're at, what kind of jobs are there, who can get what, as far as just the simple things about what can be bartered, right? Because there is no currency. We don't have any money. There's no money here, but the products we buy are a currency. So when we talk about a top ramen soup, everybody was up in arms when soups went up to
Good.
35 cents.
Right.
Because we bought a soup for decades in prison for 25 cents. They didn't change. And now they went up to 35 cents. The population of prison were pissed. That's a huge staple in prison. About how things are bought and sold is with soups, right? $1 and $2 isn't much money out there in the real world today. My dad tells me, he says, son, $100 bill in your pocket is like a $20 bill when you were out here. He says, I don't even know why. I said, I don't carry cash, but there's like a $1 bill and a $5 bill is absolutely useless. There's nothing you can do with that. But in prison, $5 is a lot of money. $20 is a lot of money when you start talking about, hey, I want to buy these pair of shoes that this person has for $20. We call it coming off the shelf. Stuff we bought from Canteen and from the packages that we have money, but nobody wants to come off of $20 because it's a lot of money in prison. We can only go to Canteen, and I say only humbly and modestly, respectfully, because the money comes from our family, to go shopping in the Canteen for $300. So you have to feed yourself with this $300, and you're going to pay $20 to $30 for something that's 10% of your monthly food. So it's a lot of money. So when you look at that, it's really interesting to have these conversations with the custody and the free staff that are here, because they sit and watch us. And I don't mean this disrespectfully to them, but they're babysitters. They sit back and they people watch all day long. There's nothing that they don't see. So they watch us and they say, no, it is. It's a society in here. It's a society that works on all different types of levels. There's guys that, and this isn't in a weird way, will give massages, give back rubs, give, stuff like that. So all of those needs are being met that we can't get, but to somebody on the outside or even people in here, they're like, dude, why? Like, I can't believe you're doing that. But out of necessity, they will do that so they can get food or soups. Or maybe they just want a honey bun or a box of nutty bars or something, right? Something that they can't afford themselves. So, there's laundry service. People do ironing. We are our own society functioning within these walls, and this happens in every prison, on every prison yard. And like I said earlier, in California, most prisons have 4 yards, A, B, C, and D. Now, some of your big Corcoran's a big prison, John, but they got like that's old Corcoran versus new Corcoran. So there's some places that do have them. But my point being is there is a society on each yard, and it functions differently. Depending on where you're at, what it is, you have people who
Marge.
Yes.
Marge, Josh, let me interrupt you real quick because I'm about to get logged off, so I'm gonna have to log off right now. But I'm gonna call right back. Okay.
Okay.
I'll do the same. So
all right, do the same. Okay.
Okay.
All right, bye. Oh my God, I'm dying. I can't do this. I can't do this. You guys are killing me. I haven't laughed this hard in a long time. Oh my God. Dash Mom, oh my God. When you wrote that, oh my God, I can't do this. I'm so hot. When Jim wrote about how's she going to make her lippy, and he said, well, already, give me a break. I need time to collect myself. Josh is fast.
You have a prepaid call from
Josh Burcham.
I can't.
An incarcerated individual at the RJ Donovan
I need to breathe.
San Diego, California. This call and
oh Lord, I gotta get serious.
You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged. Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
Hello. Josh, I am like, no, he didn't get back yet. I am just like the comments and the stuff that they're shocked over, and then they're talking about Marge. How would Marge do this? How would Marge survive with that? I'm dying over here. Oh, how's she gonna do with her lippies? How's she gonna get this? Oh my God.
So I got so much more because and Mark, you know, I love the way this is. I love the way it's organically unfolds. And, you know, we did have something way different in store for
we did, yeah.
You know.
And this happens to us a lot. This happens a lot when we, you know, plan something and
so now this means for sure next Thursday night is already penciled in the book.
Yeah,
we will pick that up because I have some more prison comedy that I want to get out, but I do want to say this. If you guys are enjoying this, this is us, like Katie said, having fun, right? This is awesome because a lot of our lives in here is serious, right? And unfortunately, prison, it doesn't operate with the humor.
Right.
I myself, I had said this earlier, that I'm spiritually free. Even though I'm still in prison, like I live my life with humor, with not so serious anymore because when it comes down to what John and I are very passionate about is our journey, sharing that journey with others and show them that change is possible.
Right.
When we get to that point next week, because I don't want to ruin the flow. Like I have some really cool stuff in play.
And your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Josh, they're already saying encore. They're already encore. These comments are like, oh my God.
John, next Thursday is penciled in, you know. And honestly, I can foresee Marge the next couple of Thursdays because what I have, and John knows what I'm talking about. I'm very passionate about it. We've discussed a lot of other things at length here on Charge or Change. Some serious, really serious, heavy topics, but that we can get into. And this is where John and I are really well versed in, you know.
Right.
But I wanted to go. Well, I don't want to get too sidetracked off of the fun stuff. And we're talking about prison yards, and now they shut down a lot of prisons. I don't want to say a lot, but they shut down a few. We were up to 35 prisons in the state of California. We have right now, I think, just over 95,000 incarcerated individuals in the system. They are shutting down prisons that are fairly old and dilapidated due to lack of maintenance, and this is prison never shuts down. So the maintenance and the abuse the facility takes on a daily basis is extraordinary. But I think we're down to about 20. Are we even in the 20s yet, John? Are we in 29? We still got 30 prisons.
Wait. I think there's still 30. I'm pretty sure there's. Pretty sure there's still 30. But they're shrinking. But part of the reason, though, and I'd love to say that it was because of, you know, everybody's doing the right thing and it's really working. I know the work that Josh and I do seems to really benefit a lot of folks that are around us. But you know, we're kind of, I mean, we joke on here, but you know, when it comes to the rehabilitation side, we're pretty serious about this stuff. But I would like to say that it's because, you know, everybody's getting rehabilitated and all that, but really it's because of economics. A big portion of it is because of economics. Right now, to house one of us in prison in California is up to I think it's $120,000 or $130,000 a year. So you times that by, you know, 100,000 folks, and it gets pretty expensive. I think the new, the new annual per capita is like they're saying it's going to be 140 this year. Per head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's going to be over $20 billion a year. Yeah, it's astronomical.
Yeah.
So when we're talking about prison yards, so do the math. It's a very basic. It's 120 prison yards. It's more than that. Yeah. But now think about your life. and think about the people you know. And maybe you have a kid in the soccer league or girls softball or whatever, and you know people. And how many people would you say are in your close circle that you function with on your daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, your family, your friends? But then let's make it a little bit bigger, maybe go to your work functions and your kids' things if you don't have kids, or maybe you're involved in softball. And think about the total amount of friends you have. And then you think about your total acquaintances. And not just people you've met one time, but you see every day, but you're not really friends with, but they're acquaintances. They're cool people. You don't hang out with them on the weekends. You don't go to birthday parties or shit like that. But you hang out with them and you see them often if you work for a big company, right? What would that number be if you were to look at your life and say that, hey, you know what? I know maybe, like we've met hundreds of thousands of people, maybe, whatever, but what you see on a regular basis in your life.
This call and
probably 300-400.
Monitored and recorded.
Maybe 300-400, 500 people. I don't know. I mean, I'm just speculating because I'm trying to put it in perspective with my life.
Right.
Certain family members and friends I know that were maybe in a bigger circle and stuff like that. So you got that number in your head, right? Okay. As John said earlier, the yards contain anywhere around 1,000, from anywhere from 800 to 1,200 people per yard that you've been on. And if you've taken the tour, as we call it in prison, and you've been to many, many different prisons in your term, because there's some people, I've been down for 17 years. John's been down for almost 20. I have a friend here that's been down for 45 years. And when you go to these prison yards, within time, if you spend any time on the prison yard, you know everybody on the yard. And there's people you hang out with, but you're acquaintance with them. When you walk outside, you say hello. In the pod I live in right here, there's 66 people. You say hello to them every day. Maybe you don't hang out with them on the weekend or go to the bars, but you see them. Now imagine spending 15 years in prison, how many people you've met in prison. This is one of the things that just boggles my mind when I think about the people that I have met in prison.
Right.
People that are acquaintances, people that are friends.
Mm-hmm.
I would have never thought in my life that I would have met thousands and thousands of people.
Yeah.
And when you show up on a yard, like I just showed up to this yard, and I'll walk by somebody and they'll look at me and I'll look at them, and it's not that uncomfortable look like they used to be in other places. It's that I know you.
Right.
And you know what I mean? You look at each other and you're like, I know you. And I just did it with this gentleman the other day. I looked at him, I had time with him somewhere. And he looked at me, and he was the older gentleman. And he said, oh, yeah? I said, yeah. And I just pinpointed him. I was like, Pleasant Valley, 1 block, 2016, George. And he's like, yeah, who are you? And that's where, like, it just boggles my mind, the thousands of people that we meet in prison. And
right.
Large as it is, it's very small when we start to move around and see individuals that, John, you understand what I'm saying? You show up on a yard, and you're like, damn, I don't know anybody. And you go out to yard, and yard's out, everybody's doing their thing, or you go to the chow hall, and all of a sudden, I see John, and I'm like, hey, John, shit, what's
right.
10 years?
Yeah.
I haven't seen you in so long. And he's like, yeah, hey, you remember so-and-so, blah, blah, blah. They're right here. And it's like, oh, my gosh. You know, now you see all these people again, and it just boggles my mind to think that in this microcosm of the penal system that we meet. And as you know, Marge, I've met extraordinary people like John, like Keith, Tommy.
Yeah.
Tommy is such a, I mean, I love Tommy to death, and even countless individuals from, physicists to, like all different walks of life is in prison. And it's just been an experience for me that has been extraordinary. You know, we tend to look at the situation of incarceration being grim, and John and I have been able to take the bull by the horns, so to speak, and just make the best of it. Right, seeing that, hey, you know what,
right.
We've been called lots of things in the books, and even our self-defeating attitude from growing up in dysfunction, you know, that we're pieces of shit, we're never going to amount to nothing. And then we commit these crimes and we come to prison and we start to believing that we were no good our whole life, right?
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
We do this work and find out that we're okay.
Right,
you know,
right.
We're not pieces of shit, you know. We're good people who made poor choices.
Yeah.
And it's that environment when we're surrounded by these people that just because we're in prison doesn't mean that we are throwaways.
Right.
You know,
absolutely.
And I see that everywhere we go today. We try to promote goodness. You know, there's funny things, and there's a lot of shit in prison, like John said, that you just can't write. Like you want to talk about some funny stories. Like, man, you can't write some of this shit. You know?
Exactly.
It's funny.
Yeah. And Josh, they're saying that this live deserves an Oscar. Oh my God! Everybody's like, this is yeah. My friend Jim said that, and Parker. Yes, they did. Josh and John met. They know each other in person. Yeah, they're just on different yards now, but they were together on the same yard. So they were asking you.
The funny thing is, well, and like to that point, like Josh was saying, you meet these people on so many different yards. Like where Josh is at right now, I know everybody that's in his cell because I was on that yard for 8 years. So I know all of his cellies. Yes. So you know, like.
So do you know Robert? Do you know his cellmate Robert? Oh wait, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure you do. Right. I was just gonna say. I feel like I know Robert. We never spoke. I feel like I know Robert. Yep.
I mean, I have stories of playing. I have stories of playing music with one of his cellies. I have stories of. I did a big mural in the gym with one of his other cellies.
Oh.
That's still there. So it's like we fashioned these things together over time. That's really it's just these like little threads that connect us are pretty amazing. And I was talking with one of our coworkers today, who Josh knows. His name's Mike, and he was talking to me about his cellie, probably maybe 15 or 16 years ago, when he was at San Quentin State Prison. And when he mentioned his name, I said, "Oh yeah, I know him. He's up on Echo Yard, and he's like 2 cells down from where Josh is living right now." And it's just funny, like how we, you know, they say there's what 5 degrees of separation between folks and Kevin Bacon, and it's true. And here it's even.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
We are really so close. So you have to really be mindful of how you treat people.
Sure.
This has been that, but both Josh and myself, I think, have kind of taken that to heart because, you know, I mean, the fact of the matter is we're like you, Marge. We love people, and like your listeners, you know, they wouldn't be here if they didn't love people. So I just heard Josh's ringer go off. So
yes,
I think that we will call back.
Call back. Okay.
All right. Yes, sir.
All right, let's go. Okay. Oh man, now that I caught my breath and I could breathe again, let's see which direction. We're probably going to have to go into next week with it too, with the interview, and this always happens with these two, because we'll start questions and different things and we'll go into a different topic. I didn't expect it to go this, but just answering a few questions. But we should have thought about that because not everybody heard from Josh and John before. I know, right? Their stories are amazing, and You know, and you heard them, you know, that we feel bad that they don't have this and they don't have that. But like they said, don't forget, they're in prison for doing something they shouldn't have done.
You have a prepaid call from an incarcerated individual.
They do. They do, Jim. They were actually so good together. But John's going to get over there.
Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
Hello.
We're back. We are back.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, okay. Josh, you back?
Yeah.
Oh, there's.
Yeah, he's back. He's back. Everybody's back.
So I'd like to.
Go ahead, John.
I'd like to, because I was thinking of recipes, I want to share with you one. It's a real simple one, and it's not like you don't even have to cook it, but it is one that's loved by prisoners up and down the state of California and probably out of state too, I'm sure. And it is taffy, prison taffy, and it's hands down better than regular taffy. And there's literally 2 ingredients to it. It's creamer, like the instant creamer that you get at Safeway or
Right.
or any one of the like a supermarket, and it has to be the cheapest kind. But one of those, I think it's like a 12 or 16 ounce creamer, and then these little Kool-Aid packets they're the single serve Kool-Aid packets that you pour into like a water bottle and shake it up.
Mm-hmm.
And you take 1 coffee creamer and 5 of these Kool-Aid packs, and you mix it together in a bag, and you add about 5 thimblefuls of water to it, and you knead it together for about 10 minutes, and it makes the very best taffy you've ever had, hands down.
Wow.
And, Josh, yes, I kid you not. After about 5 or 10 minutes of kneading it together, and it has the consistency and flavor of like some of the best taffy that you can get at any store. But it's one of those go-to snacks in prison.
That's crazy. Wow.
Yeah.
We're going to try this. We're going to do this on the live.
So, and John, check this out. I didn't know, you know how the less water you use, and you can use, like you said, the harder the taffy is, right? Somebody uses a piece of banana as the water.
A piece of...
Oh, okay.
Okay.
See? Now I'm learning something new.
And that's how they get the... Because when you have to explain it like this.
And it's powdered creamer, right? A powdered creamer?
It's powdered creamer.
Okay.
And if you put a thimbleful of water in there, that's almost too much. That whole jar of creamer will become one glob, and you knead it together, and it becomes stringy. So obviously, like you would think, oh no, you need a lot of water in that. No. This guy uses a piece of banana, about a half, like just a little chunk of banana, and there's enough water in there for a whole jar of creamer. And I didn't know, John, like taffy's been up and down the state. And right here in Depot, John, it is a taffy war. Not for the guys that are making it. The 3 guys in the pod can't make it fast enough daily for the people in here, and they're almost fighting over the taffy. And then when the one gets the big blob of taffy, he goes around to give it to all the guys who are, hooked on taffy. It's funny. It's kind of cute. Like all these guys are like, hey, did you try this? Oh man, it's hilarious. This goes back to that microcosm and what people do for money,
Yeah.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Josh, that's actually pretty hilarious because I remember when you mentioned that, you have one of the best taffy makers in the state of California in the dog program right across the hall from you, Juan. He makes probably the best taffy in at least
this call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
So,
yes,
that is pretty funny.
And it is a huge to get him to make it now, it is this big, huge deal. And when he does, they fight over who gets the taffy, and it is hilarious. Yeah. And then, so Marcelli is one of the ones who takes the taffy. So he'll come in with a big clavo taffy, a clavo meaning a big thing, and I find taffy wrappers in the fan, on my desk, in my bed, everywhere. Oh my it's unreal. And he just loves taffy, and he'll buy a whole bunch of taffy, and he just sits up there and eats the taffy. And I don't eat it. It hurts my teeth.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what it is about it. And he hands it out, and everybody in the house, they all get taffy and buy it and share it. And it's one of those things. It's like,
that is
to the candy
funny.
Everybody shares their taffy. Yeah.
And then Chrissy says, my husband's going to think I'm nuts when he comes home from work and I'm making prison taffy. We're all going to do it. Look what I learned on Marge's Live. Oh my God. That's right. That's right.
And if anybody tuned in tonight thinking that they were going to get like prison war stories of like folks getting stabbed and things like that, this is not tonight.
Nope. No.
Prison taffy and laundry done in the toilet.
They are so enjoying this. I'm telling you, I'm watching this live, and I really wish you guys could like see what I'm seeing. It is amazing. And they were just all saying they haven't seen me laugh this much in a long time. Like, and you know what? And somebody said this, I don't know who. We needed this break because we've been covering the Nancy Guthrie story day and night and day and night. And everybody's just, somebody said it. I'm trying to think of who said this is great because we needed it. Like to get away from all that. Becca, I was ready to say, Becca, I thought it was you. Just to get away from it for a little bit. 47 days. 47 days of we don't know nothing still.
Wow.
And much needed. And I'm telling you, like I told John, and I don't know, I don't think I just told you, but I think I told Josh the one night. And when I met all my new friends here, I went live at 2 p.m. to do my makeup, get ready, and talk about the Nancy Guthrie case. And usually I take a break at 5:30. I take a break like 5:30 to 7:30. Then I'll come back again. I do that every 5 days a week. Well, at 5 o'clock, when I said to them, I'm going to take my break, they're like, no, you don't take a break. Just stay on, because then a little action happens. SWAT got called out this. And I turned around, and my daughter, who is just a door away, she's like, go in my living room through a door into her house. She said, Mom, I'll come in, I'll take over, and you go make yourself dinner. Go get your dinner, and I'll take over. My daughter sat in here. She covered the live. John, we were live till 3:30 in the morning.
Wow.
From 2 in the afternoon. From 2 in the afternoon. From 2 in the afternoon till 3:30 in the morning. We were live. Everybody remembers that night. Yep. They're all. That's the night like where I met all my new friends, and it was like I was seeing things that night. It was like 3:30 in the morning. And then they were all saying, right, Catherine, you remember that? They were all saying, are you coming back tomorrow? I'm like, I take off on the weekends. I could not function that weekend. Yep. We have laughed so hard that we cried. Yep. Tonight, that's what they're saying. Yeah. Best time for me meeting Marge. Oh, thank you, Cheer Mom. Yeah, I met somebody who's not far from me. So we're going to meet in person someday.
Cool.
Yeah. But I'm telling you, and we needed this. We did need like a little detour. You know, they were all laughing at me about the Marge interview because I'm like, I don't know what they're going to ask me. But I think and this happens with a lot of our lives. It's so organic. And you know what? I kind of like these because they're not scripted. I'm not sitting here with questions in front of me that asking you. It just goes with the flow. And we can have Josh and John back any Thursday night to continue. But still, we are grateful for our new friends in the community. We have, oh my God, I met so many wonderful people. Yep.
Yes, and
Yeah,
I am so humbled. I'm so humbled for this, for the opportunities, and every time we're on it, it just,
Yep.
it really does humble me, and I love doing it organically when John and I are able to have a topic that we know very well, and we even if we have an outline, we just kind of bounce back and forth off of each other. I like it organically because it's more raw, it's more genuine. And tonight was just kind of like, at the, I don't know, like at the circus. I needed it too.
Yeah.
Got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's
and like my daughter said, we haven't found Nancy yet, but she brought a lot of us together, and she really did. This is like the group of friends that I met, and they got me to the 10K. I remember the one night we were so close to get me to 10K followers. And I don't do this for numbers. I don't, but that 10K means a lot. It does mean a lot. It gave me more opportunities for the platform. And I remember my friend Jim, who's on here, that I met then, and he said, I'm going to get you there. And I'm like, there's no way. I said, if you do, I'm going to be in tears in front of you. And he's like, get the tissues ready. And we hit that 10K. I was watching everybody. They were sharing it to everyone. Like they were sharing it to all their friends, because you could see when they share. So many people. And it was, what an amazing day. And that night when I hit the 10K, they came up in the boxes. Everyone was excited for me. It was like, what a moment. Really, what a moment.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, I have to agree with Josh.
Way back when we started.
Incredibly honored.
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, I feel incredibly honored and blessed to just be a part of what you have going on. And every time that we do these lives with you, I get off the phone feeling like I've just made 1,000 more friends. And so it's truly a blessing. And in this journey, it really means something. And I'm honored, and I just feel like super blessed that we can get to share this, and to get to share this with my buddy Josh, who is super fun. And it's awesome.
Absolutely.
But, you guys can't just show up and visit us like you can Marge. So
right.
It's a little challenging.
Exactly. Exactly.
But it's so fun.
It is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But yeah, this has been really, really a gift.
Yeah. Go ahead, Josh.
Yeah. I know it's 7:30, John. What are you doing? Are you staying up late tonight, or are you?
What do you mean? This is late for me.
This is late.
In about 5 minutes.
I even know this, John. I even know this about you. I know his bedtime.
Yeah. Well, it's not technically my bedtime.
No, I know.
Hours. I got some time, but I do have, I call the kids. I do some other things, and it's funny, like even like being like a single dude, like I still have like responsibilities, like family stuff that I have to follow up on. So, it's always so these are going to be my last couple of minutes for tonight.
Okay.
But I think that we're going to I know that I'm not sure what your plan is for the rest of the night, Josh, but I'm thinking that we're gonna hold Marge's feet to the fire next week and continue our interview.
We will.
I'm just kidding. There's no fire.
Yeah. I know. No. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
Yes.
I would love that. Yep, we'll continue that, because John he has family obligations. So Josh, you'll call back, right? You'll call back before we go, Josh?
Yes,
okay.
I'll call back.
Okay.
Yes.
And John, I guess we're saying goodnight to John.
Love you, buddy. Good night,
my friend.
And I will talk to you later.
Okay. All right, John.
Yes,
I will.
Absolutely.
John, I will be in touch with you. Give me a call if you can over the weekend.
Absolutely. We'll talk tomorrow.
Okay.
Yes, we'll talk over the weekend.
All right. Everybody's saying good night, John.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Okay, so Josh will call back. John does, and he always ends at 10:30 our time because he does have children. He likes to call. So he's going to do that. We tease him about going to bed, but he has family obligations. Josh will call back, but we'll continue the Marge thing next week. I guess we're doing it next week. This like just took a different turn, but it was fun. It really was.
This is Global
I
Calling.
know.
You have a prepaid call from
So we'll listen to.
an incarcerated individual at the R.J. Donovan Correctional Facility, San Diego, California. This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded. You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. Thank you
Here
for
we go.
using Global Tel Link.
Hey, Josh.
Oh, okay.
Yep. That I knew
How's
it was.
everybody doing?
Everybody's doing good. No, I knew that John usually gets off at this time also. You know, for his calls. I know we tease him about going to bed, but yep.
Yeah, he's got to get his hot chocolate ready.
That's right. Exactly. He has to get his hot chocolate ready. Yep. And we'll do the Marge interview next week. This just flowed so nice, and everyone had such a good time. I'm telling you, I wish you could seen the comments, Josh. It was like amazing. I haven't laughed this hard. I was turning red. They were laughing at me. They're like, "Look at Marge." I was laughing so hard because some of the comments. It was amazing. It really was. The interaction is unbelievable.
I've been wanting this for a while.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how to actually how do you come into spitting in the toilet and washing your dirty boxers in the sink? You know, like that type of shit is funny to me. You know, it's hilarious. I can look at my prison experience, and you know, I'm very fortunate. I don't have too many negative experiences other than the experience itself.
Right.
You know, but,
right.
It's very positive for me, and I try to look at my glass is half empty, and half full, and how do I get my love cup full? How do I get my emotional cup full? How do I get all of that? You know, my friendships, my family, all that stuff is important now.
Right. You know, and you remember when we talked about doing this, you said, and you did mention, and I got to talk to John. You said this would be good to do with Shug, like a lighthearted, just fun, not scripted.
Right.
With him,
and
yeah.
This is where it kind of, that's what I love about John and I. Is like, for really, what do you want to talk about?
Right.
You know, we could talk about a plethora of different things, and I may not know shit about it, but let's talk about it. Let's try. Let's see if we can. Maybe I can get educated. You know, hopefully, I'm always looking for that too, and that's what with John is we work so well together. Is if I don't know, I'm going to tell you shit I don't know.
Right.
And with John, him and I we can adjust real quick to what's going on, or if we, you know, wherever we decide to go. Like tonight, we went down a rabbit hole.
Right. Exactly.
No problem. You know.
Yeah.
And without having to worry, I don't have to worry about John not being able to follow or lead or just plain and simple listen. You know, him and I work real good together.
Absolutely.
And you too. I love the way you be able to add into, you know. And for next week, I hope you're ready.
I'm ready.
Got some stuff, and hopefully we can get back into it. I didn't know it's been 47 days since we've been on live with you guys. I really do enjoy it. I love Charge or Change. We actually wanted to name something, and we wanted to ask you. We're not sure yet. We have a new, kind of like John was talking about his group IPEF. Now, his isn't just one group. It is a spearheaded thing. So we started something of the same sorts up here, and you know me, I can't get enough of charged with change.
I know.
We are incarcerated individuals who were charged and convicted of something, or we wouldn't be in prison. And charged with change, and I gave that to my colleagues, and they were like, well, how can I said, well, let's just take charge and let's make something with it, right? So we're trying to come up with an acronym, and if it would be okay with you right here in prison, if we just call our little cohort of what we're doing of charge with change. Because I use that in a lot of our groups. They don't know that it's a live or a podcast, but I tell them, you know, this is what we're charged with. We're charged with change, and everybody loves it. It's such a
right,
those,
right.
I don't want to call it a stupid thing, but it's like it's one of those simplest things. Like, we are in prison and we are charged to change. That's the whole premise of corrections, right?
Yeah.
And that's what we're looking forward to. We got a lot of good things coming down the pipeline here that Robert, my buddy, and I are involved in. Robert has been able to open a lot of doors up here for a lot of different people to run a bunch of groups. We have consequential thinking coming. I'm going to be doing a group on parenting with Robert.
Okay.
I'm going to be doing a group on attachment styles and love languages. As you know, I'm passionate about that.
Yep.
So we got a lot of other things. We're also opening up to our Spanish-speaking community.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Going to be facilitating. We have Spanish-speaking individuals who are going to be facilitating these groups as well to those individuals, because these individuals still have to go to the parole board and are held to the same standard we are, but they can't get any help because everything's in English.
In English, yeah.
So we're trying to broaden the cap, you know, the net to include everybody. It's just taken off like gangbusters around here and bringing about that change. And that is where, you know, I think next week is going to be great with you. I wrote this introduction about this wonderful person, but the cat's out of the bag. I know they knew you were coming, but I am humbled and just excited at the opportunity to interview you, Marge.
Wow.
Really am.
I love
Set
that.
the stage for. You're just an extraordinary person, and like I said, you're a unicorn in this world that you know, a lot of us incarcerated are surrounded by and grew up in dysfunction and having security, you know, whether it be food insecurity, love and nurturing insecurity, home insecurity, educational insecurity, all of these things, you know, that are realistically unrealistic in our world, that you seem to have a good aspect to open it up for the things that John and I we're going to do next week.
Yes, yes.
That sounds like we'll be on another at least 3 to 4 week mission here.
Absolutely. We're back. We're back. Yep.
Yeah, we're back.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I do have these topics that I think everybody's really going to love. John and I, concerning, you know, a lot of the stuff that we went over at length when we did the adverse childhood experiences.
Right.
And running through healthy relationships and stuff like that. Also, what is communication? I know we've touched on that a little bit as well, but what does that look like in the realm of our daily lives? You know?
And I love that they could go back and listen to our interviews. I let everyone know, just go back and listen to them. And, it's really good that we have that, because I don't have that on TikTok. I have to upload it onto YouTube, because you just can't have these. Once I end this, it's done. So I have to go back, and that's why I don't do it till Saturday, because it could take like 3 to 4 hours to do. It does take that long, because by the time I download it, then I have to upload it and put it on YouTube. But at least everyone knows they're all there. So I do that on a Saturday. Yep. And we hit 130,000, 130,000, Josh.
Wow.
This is amazing. And Lisa, thank you, Lisa. Lisa said wonderful things you're doing, Marge, and the circle of friends around you is very uplifting. And Lisa, I couldn't do it without you guys. My mods are so important to me.
Yes, thank you to everyone involved, and even the listeners. It is it's humbling, really. And I can speak for John in this aspect too. For those that are new listeners and are still with us tonight, I know it's pushing 11 o'clock where you guys are at.
Yeah, 10:40.
When we facilitate a group, we don't like to have any more than 26, 27 in a group. That's a lot when we're trying to give information about domestic violence, healthy relationships, parenting. Gosh, we could go on and on with the stuff that we can have, anger management, adult relapse prevention plan. What is anger management? All these things, right?
Mm-hmm.
John, right now, I don't know. I'm not down there. We're packing 45 people into a room. That's how many people are wanting change. So being on this platform and being able to talk about these topics and what John and I have learned about ourselves and about these issues, and teaching these people, it's just extraordinary that we can share this knowledge with you all out there in the real world. When numbers, like when we would be down there like tomorrow,
right?
And I was down there with John, we would just sit down and we would just like speechless.
Yeah.
Because when we think about the people that are listening, and we can also reach individuals who are struggling maybe in these areas and give some insight, and maybe also have compassion for somebody that maybe it's not directly affecting you, but maybe it's affecting somebody that you know, and now you can have a little bit more empathy and compassion and offer some kind of help of what that is,
right.
What can be done to
help
somebody along, because that's where we're at in here.
Right.
To see.
And Josh, like you guys, you help us too. I hope you know that. Like you help so many people, and
your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Just by talking and listening, everyone's learning so much. Like Christy just wrote, my daughter, who would have imagined we would be connecting with these men and learning from them? And Cindy just said, Josh, thank you so much. I'm looking forward to the JMJ show. Like everyone is really, it's inspiring. That's right. Like your mom said, inspiration. You really have.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah.
It's humbling. It really is.
And you use that charge with change, because I don't mind. I love that, because you love that name. You always did. You always did.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do. It's like, man, it's one of those things. It's just like, gosh, I just want to paint it in there and then have somebody, what does this mean? Well, this is what it means. This is what it means to me. And if it strikes a chord with you, then with you. I did a workshop 2 weekends ago on codependency with a couple of the other fellows here on the yard, and I closed it out. I was the last speaker, and I was talking about that, and it always sticks out in my brain when I say that. We're charged with change, and this is what it's about, and I want to bring you guys the knowledge that I have. I can't keep anything I can't give away today, and I'm charged with that, and that's the change I want to bring about you. And just to see the look on people's faces when that light bulb goes off,
Yeah.
and it just makes me feel good.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
see that.
Oh, I appreciate
Yeah,
you. Thank you for some. Becca says thank you for sharing with us and making
60 seconds remaining.
us laugh tonight. Yep.
Yes, no problem.
Yeah.
It was absolutely
It was.
wonderful.
It was.
Um,
All right. I know it's
It
going to cut
was.
out on us, so I will cut.
Okay, guys. Well, everybody, thank you very much.
Yeah.
I appreciate everything. I appreciate the likes. I appreciate the comments.
Yeah.
We will see you guys next
Next week.
Thursday.
Yeah.
And Marge is in the hot seat.
That's right. And I will talk to you. Give me a call over the weekend. But I'll message you tonight.
Okay, Marge.
All right. Good night.
Okay.
Love you, friends.
All right. You guys take care.
All right.
Love you too.
Okay.
Everybody be safe.
All right. You
All
too.
right.
Bye-bye. Oh, I was watching the timer. That was so good. That was so good. I can't believe we didn't get to my interview, but he said I'm in the hot seat next week. I don't mind. It went a different direction, but that happens sometimes, but it was just organic and happened. And I mean, I haven't laughed that much in a long time. You were killing me with the comments. And here goes Katie. Katie sends me, "What's in your mirror, Marge? Look what she put in my mirror." The toilet. Oh my God. She put the toilet in there. Oh Lord. Leave it to Katie. Oh. So now I don't know if Katie's still here, but Katie, we can do the commercial, the same one for next week, next Thursday, because we won't have one for Friday because me and Christy are going to that show, so we won't be doing Friday. So Thursday, we're just going to change the date on the commercial. Oh, I haven't laughed that hard. I could not breathe at one point. I was like, this is crazy. It was so much fun. I'm telling you. But now we got to try this prison taffy. We really have to do it on a live. I wrote it down as they were going along. I wrote it down. But these two, I told you, you guys will, they're amazing. Wait till next week with the introduction and the questions. And because I could only imagine what he wrote. I didn't know he wrote an introduction. He gave it away. I want to hear it first, but he won't tell me. Oh, it is? Oh, no. Thank you for telling me. I didn't even realize it was hitting it. Next week, we can't wear the necklace. Oh, it was. But they are. These two are so much fun together. They really are. I enjoy both of them. I really do. And I can't wait. I can't wait till like John could get over to the same yard as Josh because they're good together. They work really good together. We could plan it on make it. I know, Becca, that would be so much fun. Oh, all right. Good night, Cheer Mom. Good night. Thank you for joining. I'll be live tomorrow. And tomorrow night we have Keith, Manny, and Ralph at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Is it on now? Is it back? Okay. I must have hit it when I must have hit it with this. But that was all you guys. That's what I'm thinking, Emma. Can you hear now? I think it's dying. We have sound. Okay, it went out. These things don't hold that long, and especially I'm using it on. So tonight I'm streaming on my iPhone 14 because both of my 16s were being used for phone calls. So that happens. Yep. But I knew you guys would enjoy Josh and John. They're amazing. And I met them from just doing an interview with Josh. And Josh introduced me to John. All right. Good night, Gwen. Oh, thank you. And tomorrow I'll be live at 2:30, and then at 8:30 tomorrow night with Keith Eastern. Good night. Thanks for joining. But these two, they became amazing friends. They really have. I was wondering how you knew them. Yeah, I met them through my co-host Keith. He's actually friends with Josh. Oh, I got to get the J's together. And then he introduced me to John. So hopefully they'll be back together. Because it was before I met everyone here on this live. They were going to do a live the one Thursday night, and he got separated. Like, he had to move that night. Like, they just said, you're going to the other yard. And that was it. So it's a shame that they're that way, that they can't be together. They can't even talk. Like, they can't even talk unless they talk here. So they can't write to each other. If they have to message, I'll have to, like, they'll ask me, could you send this to John? And John will say, could you send this to Josh? That's the way they communicate. So they can't communicate right now. But they know what they did. They know they were wrong, and they have to deal with this. And you know what? They know that. And like they said, prison has made them better people. Because they both had really horrible child, like growing up. It was horrible for them. Abusive parents. When I hear their stories from when they were younger, you know, it's not an excuse, because there's so many other people out there that went through the same thing and didn't do what they did. But yeah, they had some wild lifestyle. It's been crazy. It's a shame. And they're trying to better themselves. They really are. Yeah. But I couldn't imagine. Could you imagine living in like a bathroom-sized cell with somebody else? Like, how do you move? Like, and these are big guys. I'm not talking, you know, they're like 6 foot tall, and they're bigger guys. But I appreciate them. I appreciate them doing this. They don't have to do this, and but they do. Yeah. And Josh is lucky. His dad visits him every weekend. His dad goes to visit him on Sundays. I don't know too much about John. I never really got on the personal level as far as family that way. I know his kids are in another state, but I know that Josh, his dad, visits him every Sunday. He goes to visit him. His dad's really a great man. He comes on here a lot. I didn't see him tonight, but usually he'll go watch my videos on YouTube. You'll always see he likes it. He'll go over to YouTube and listen. So this will be up there too. That's nice. He still has fun. Yeah, he does. It does mean a lot. Yeah. Absolutely. AI just said we're discussing co-parenting challenges. Share your advice. I didn't know we were doing co-parenting. It's a trip, AI. Oh. But seriously, I know, Alma, I crack up with some of this stuff, like, that I see on my end. Like, I wish you guys could see what I'm seeing on the, like, the messages they send me, AI, and then TikTok sends me. But not quite, right, Emma? But it was fun. I really enjoyed tonight, and I want to thank you guys for being here, sharing this, meeting Josh and John. We will do the Marge interview, I promise, next week. We're just going to go into that. No more questions. But they were answering the questions from you guys, and they got really into it. So I really enjoyed it. I really did. I'm telling you, Jim, it was so much fun. I couldn't breathe at one point. I was getting so hot. I was turning red. I saw my face. I was beat red. I was laughing so hard. We needed it. Thank you, Margie. I miss you. Thank you for being here, friend. Thank you so much. But, well, you know what? I'm going to call it a night because I have therapy early tomorrow morning with my husband. we're down to our last 2 days. We have, thank you, Catherine. Oh, I love you, friend. We have therapy tomorrow morning at 10, and then we have therapy on Tuesday, and that's it. 2 more sessions, and then they're going to be sending the pump home, the lymphedema pump home, so I got to get up early tomorrow and get him there. But, all right, Becca, thank you. All right, then. Well, it was a great live. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Look at this, 136K in likes. I can't believe it. It's amazing. Thank you for the likes, the shares, the taps, the heart me's. This was like a really good. I had so much fun tonight. Just thank you all for being here. That's all that's important. You guys show up like every night, and we have a good time. So it was really good. So I will see everyone tomorrow at 2:30, and then tomorrow night at 8:30, Keith will be joining us with Manny and Ralph. Manny's a dear friend of mine. He will be calling me. He calls me before he goes to bed, Manny, every night. Manny calls me by midnight. So I will be talking to everyone tomorrow. Jim, love you, friend. I'll message you. And everyone, I will talk to you all tomorrow. Good night. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Bye.